ahead and get ready for that.
Should
we
be
have a
good.
quick interview with Wallace, who is
CRL
one of
day
our
2. Let me
finalists.
get the screen for TikTok. Display capture.
Very confident. I'm training a lot. Like
Time.
really, this week is it's the week of the year for me. I have to go really well this weekend. I'm really confident qualifying again.
What
There's
up?
a lot of
What
fans
up?
that are cheering for me, and I have to do well. I'm gonna go well.
Mustard already. That's what I'm talking about.
And Wallace definitely excited for this last chance qualifier as he's going to jump in against Viper in a few minutes. You know, Josh, when I talked to you about sort of Viper's deck proclivity.
Let's go,
It's
baby.
interesting,
Free
most of our
leaderboards.
players,
Get them while they're
the
hot.
most used cards, obviously cycle cards and spells have been in there.
Unk on to nothing. Evo Tombstone.
Skeletons, guards, Electro
Someone said
Spirit,
it's just
Lightning.
that's
like,
the witch. Like a
top
card that
stuff
walks
here.
and makes skeletons. It's the witch, and I was like,
other players we've seen who've had
maybe I'm wrong.
signature troop up there
Again,
cards,
you know.
I guess.
I heard
What does that
Riley
tell you about
lost.
Viper
Yeah,
as
that
we go into
sucks.
this match?
Shout out to Riley.
Yeah,
1v1, 56 global.
definitely
What
tells me
up?
a
Good
lot about
job.
Viper. You know, there's so many things with Viper, Wallace, and Vtor. Viper right now, it just feels like he's kind of at his peak. You know, it feels like he's very comfortable in this meta. I mean, we saw it in the previous set where he went 2-1. I mean, we didn't see him use Valk, Xe, or NATO.
Okay.
It feels like the meta is going well for Viper
It's so
right
crazy
now.
how they gotta
Doesn't
keep
need
swapping.
to, but he
Coach
can
Mr.
use what
Peaky.
he's comfortable with, and it just feels like
He said something
ready
about
for this
that.
moment,
I'm like,
ready for
dude,
this
I can
moment.
coach you more about,
Viper's only played 6
monetization.
games so far this weekend.
X
having
with the
started
roses
in
and a heart me.
that
Thank you. What up?
advantageous
What up?
position. So he's 2-0 in matches, 4-2 in games.
Oh, we got a game
Wallace
already.
now in
Let's go,
his
baby.
4th matchup of the weekend.
Loser bracket of CRL, purple platform,
We'll
and
see
YT. We got
how much
MD,
more
Double
variation
Pekka,
there is to
Jake,
Viper's death
Alex. What up?
as we are seeing him play.
Thank you guys for
Archer the
watching.
first time.
Boom.
Wallace going back to the Minion Horde Miner.
Boom.
Mortar,
I can't believe people are playing Minion Horde.
Too early, but because of the vines, takes out the Spear Goblins, and now the minions are gonna chase the Berserker around the map. And
Follow the channel for a mustard.
On Wallace's hot.
Thank you. What up? Alpha, Stain, thank you for the follows. Everything look good? Webcam's a little sunny.
So both players slow down a little bit here. Wallace maybe heard me,
Chill out,
decided
Cat.
to get the mortar out.
Chill out, cat. Boom.
Archer Queen gonna clean that up.
I think
very
we're
nicely.
good.
Good
We're
stealth
watching the
and placement.
CRL
Gonna
tournament
lock
live,
onto
man.
that
Check it
miner.
out.
Take the shots from
Thank you
the
guys for all the
AQ.
likes. Thank you for the follows.
And she's now going to go invisible, take out the Skeleton King entirely, and we have it again.
All
Miner
right.
Minion Horde at the bridge, forces out the rocket, but doesn't hit the miner as well, so forces out the Berserker as well on Viper's side.
And that's interesting because that now tells Wallace.
Thank you guys
one
for
thing.
being
I don't
here.
have to
What
worry
up?
About the Viper deck at any point throughout this match.
The record's a joke. I don't know if you understand jokes or have a sense of humor. It doesn't seem like
pretty
it.
good point.
But
He
I hope
does
you can
have the
figure that out.
opportunity to make a simple substitution with Fireball
167 to 2 is
Lightning.
kind of
Definitely
unrealistic.
Don't want to have to make that.
But me having to
substitution,
explain this
though,
because
so
you're
it is
low
gonna be
IQ
something to
kind of
watch out
ruins the
for.
joke. So
Viper
don't do
is
that anymore.
Quite clever, so we could see him try and pull that out. But actually, now that I think about
Smart
it, yeah, the
people
Valkyries
get
will.
it.
It's not gonna. We're not gonna see any.
Hama gets it. Sneaky Golem gets it. What up, early birds? All right, let's lock in on these games.
AQ pops the ability.
Viper up top.
Wallace doing a good job of making this messy.
Miner
stuff
rocket.
out there. Yes, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, just a beautiful miner to catch the Ice Spirit, not allow that to put
Bottom,
it
dude.
Evo Valk going to stop. the
Miner
Minion Horde,
mortar,
not before they take
but
out
he's
the
got some
entire
weird
Goblin Guard
cards.
And basically all of the Valk, so a
Wizard,
brilliant miner,
Minion Horde.
and not one that
Kinda
many people
seeing
would've
Minion
done.
Horde a lot.
It just got so much value right there.
Everything look good?
Miner to the back, trying to get some minions onto the tower. Goblin Hut forced out as the Berserker walked to the back and was dragging minions directly to tower.
I think we're good.
So it really looks like Wallace, again, I said, making this messy. And
Marcy, quit.
Viper's
run on
doing
the wheel?
fine. He's holding on, and he's got the lead here even. But it feels like he's having to make some desperation plays to avoid big moments.
Turn on my glasses.
Yeah, right there, Wallace with one of his first mistakes of the game puts the Evo Wizard a little bit too
Pretty
high.
even.
AQ takes it completely out. Got pretty much zero.
Send different
value
comments to
whatsoever.
get
It's
coin
gonna force
points.
him to
All right.
reset, try and get that
We
Evo
love
Wizard
coins.
back in cycle.
Oh. Hit the gym today. I walked like 4 miles. No biggie. Chill day.
Should get one shot. Nope. Goblin game.
QR code rewards. Check my
Final
videos, and I'll
75
post
seconds.
more today. I don't know what they've done already. I just got set up.
Viper does have minor rocket cycle. That is the. Oh, it does get one shot off.
Man, rocketing a
You
minor,
can't- you
rocketing
can't
a
be letting
mortar.
that shot get off. I feel like if you're Viper here.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him. I mean, you have to. It forces out
Wow.
something right there. Minion Horde on top of the tower with the help of the vines. I mean, the AQ going the wrong way.
He's already
is
back to
absolutely
mortar
beautiful,
and
the
thing
fact that
again.
There's just no troops. This Minion
Dude,
Horde
every time
is
the
going
sun
to
changes,
delete
my
the
webcam
Evo
looks
Valkyrie.
like trash.
Look at that. And you can't. I mean, that was such a brutal. I mean, I guess there was more to it than.
I
than
put it
that,
on
but you're
auto,
spending 6
but it still looks
elixir,
bad.
take out 4. That taking out 4 doesn't even actually stop the damage from it. And you also have to imagine there's some tilting that happens there too when that exchange happens. But overall, this was just the Wallace story the entire way here against Viper, as he just, like I said, he made it messy, made Viper make awkward decisions and awkward plays.
All right,
and takes
maybe I
game
fixed
number
it.
1 in this best of 5.
Looking
Yeah,
good.
you know Wallace's confidence is just all there. When
Hello,
in
do
the
you
interview, he
respect
says,
minor
"I need to
players?
win."
It doesn't
it's
matter
not
how
like,
old
"Oh,
you
this
are,
is an
yeah.
opportunity
Anyone
for
can
me.
play Clash
I'm
Royale.
grateful to
If
be
you're
here."
young,
It's
if
like,
you're old.
yeah, obviously I'm gonna
That's
be
a good
at least
question.
at the
Thank
last
you.
chance qualifier. Not
QR
surprised
codes
to
for
see him
lucky
start off game
boxes.
number 1.
We'll get them
It's
later.
clear that he believes in himself.
Joy
and
baiting, your
game
tough
number 1
funk. Thank
was
you.
kind of
Did
just
I let my
representing that
video out
perfectly.
about joy
Goes in
baiting?
with the deck that he's had a lot of success with. He knows that he could get sniped. He knows. that his
Dude, you're
opponent really
crazy.
doesn't
I
watch
haven't
out
even
for it.
posted my
It just doesn't
vid.
matter. Starts off the set 1-0. I believe this should be a best of 5 as well. So it's just massive for him to get that confidence boost early on.
It is a best of 5, and when
I'm posting that video right now where I talk about joy baiting.
That Hog Lightning deck, with the Furnace, Tesla, and Mighty Miner, he's run that Hog Lightning deck.
There's a
twice
video
so
going
far
public
today,
right
so
now
this is
about
the
joy
first
baiting in Clash
Once
Royale
again,
instead
this
of
is a
rage
best of
baiting.
5, so you have to make some maybe adjustments, thinking about game 4, thinking about game 5.
I don't get
as
vids on
time goes
FYP.
but
You gotta like my
yeah, this is,
videos
we-
and
this-
favorite it.
Wallace kind of it's
Do the
interesting,
laser
right?
superpower?
We're
That was
into
funny, yeah.
Wallace's 4th matchup of the day, and we're seeing a
All right,
lot
I got the
of
vid going
deck
public.
repetition from him in this one. Whereas, what we saw from Coco, going to a crazy deep deck pool before finally being eliminated here. Let's see if Wallace continues to go back to the well and move things around a little bit.
All right. We locked in? Hopefully my vid went out. Roblox Clash Royale, I saw that. Wow, man.
Just waiting.
Look at this exciting Clash Royale tournament. Oh, someone played the card. Okay, that's good. I did cop a new watch. You'll hear me talk about it all day. It is a dive watch. The brand is Orient. It's
First
the
time
Orient
seeing Viper
Kamasu.
run rocket in this competition
Big fan.
in that last game.
Okay.
Wallace gonna go
Evo
back
Furnace
to the Royal Hogs Lightning.
versus Evo
Although,
Baby Dragon and
not
Evo
exactly
Cannon.
Sure if he's been running it, but we have seen it
Bow,
a
bow,
ton
bow.
of times during this tournament
Bow,
overall.
bow, bow. Kamasu does mean Barracuda in Japanese, yeah. Because the teeth of the hour indicators look like Barracuda
Still
teeth.
getting played. Very
Heartme's everywhere.
Yeah,
Karma,
Glenny,
thank
he's
you.
just-
Glenny, what up? I got hiccups.
But also that might mean he's trying to say
Opinions
he
on
can just- he can just
Graveyard?
play the hut, right? So
No one lives forever.
looking like
And we're all going to end up in a graveyard,
you
and that's
wanted
fine.
the same sort
you
of
know?
idea, same sort of control.
It's actually really
Does give you
expensive to
that
get buried,
only
so
3 elixir, so
save up your money.
we'll let you make some more aggressive plays.
Guessing games on matches. Post in chat. Who you think's going to win? How about that? That's a fun game.
Both players just kind of waiting it out. They know
Carson with the heart
don't
me. No
exactly
name
know.
with the
Okay, so
goat.
Viper
Thank
is
you.
going to be running RG.
42
was
meme
still
is
kind of
tough.
up in the
I
air
thought it was
if it
41.
was going to be lava, if it was going to be RG, if it was even going to be kind of a weird.
I'll do a video on QR codes later. You guys are down bad,
Instead,
man.
Electing to go with, you know, with what is
Evo
always gonna be a
Graveyard
strong
makes
deck.
guards,
RG
and
always
too
has a
basic.
lot of success
I
in
meant the
kind of
card. I know what
best
you
of
meant.
fives.
Well, this is really
I'm
interesting
just
now,
funny.
too, because while there are some good targets for that lightning,
Need the lucky drops,
those
bro.
zappies, again, we talk about things
Chill.
that you can abuse. And if Wallace is assuming that last card is lightning, zappies
Peep my watch.
are going to be a nuisance.
And no chain right there. I think Wallace and myself both expected it to chain on top of the
Ooh-wee.
Fisherman. Wouldn't have been able to yank. I believe it was the Mighty Miner across the map.
Ooh-wee.
Tried to protect it with the Skeletons, and now this is
What a
problem.
beaut.
Wallace, only 4 elixir.
Yeah, just so low. Skelly King pops the ability. Zappies were there slowing down the baby dragon. And even though this specific push
Dang.
isn't going to get insane damage, it gets a really, really good chunk, takes that tower down to almost halfway, and just makes Wallace have to think now as he's going to be down 3 elixir.
I'm very
going
worried about
into
scratching it.
Sudden death overtime.
Yeah, this is just a brutal for Wallace. He has to go against the Tombstone, plus the Furnace, plus the Skeleton King, plus the Fireball. I mean,
This is not $1 million
not what
watch.
he was
You can
hoping
buy
for.
this
These
watch.
Warhogs
You can buy this
are
brand of
just
watch for
struggling
like,
to
you
make
know,
it to the tower.
200, 300
No,
bucks.
but you do have a
It's as much
miss
as an
there.
Apple
Barbell
Watch.
comes out behind it, little chip damage.
But it does look nice. Flex on the, the Rolex. No, the brand is Orient.
Should be able to protect this.
But I have had a lot of people say that it looks like a Rolex.
Rolex.
In a, I don't know, in a good way and in a bad way, you know. But yeah, I am not going to tuck my chain or tuck my watch.
A big
Okay.
push here. Fireball comes in to clear
What
the
up?
cannon. Cannon right back around one more time. Will target the Royal Giant.
The style is a dive
That
watch.
Baby Dragon.
Like this
not
can
really
go
gonna help as much as you
underwater.
would like.
It has a screw down crown,
Does
so
take
no
some
water
damage.
gets in it.
Fireball not going to be needed, I don't think, on this push.
Wow.
Seen lots of
Although they
streamers
do
put
get
loads of
sped up,
mean
so
videos
Fireball
on the
forced down
screen.
here
They
for
get
Viper.
1,000 views.
Yeah, pretty massive for
I mean,
Wallace.
your
I think
name
he's
is
giving
Sigma,
himself an
you know,
opportunity,
blah,
but
blah,
the
blah,
tower's
so
down to
yeah.
Just under 2,400 HP.
What type of movement
And
is it?
the
It's a bowel
cannon gets
movement.
played down, trying to just apply as much
I
pressure
don't know
as
the
possible.
movement type,
You're
but
not really worried about losing because of
sapphire
what
glass, screw down
you're
crown,
already down 800. You need to make
automatic.
something happen, and so I love that he's going so aggressive.
Can he get
Orient
back to a second set
Kamasu.
of piggies? That Mighty Miner stayed on quite a while. Viper wisely does not fireball on that one, knowing he's going to need at least one more fireball to
What
effectively defends
movement
the
is
left-hand side
Orient
here with all the troops on the
Kamasu?
right-hand lane. Wallace, you see a grimace there, knowing that this is pretty much over.
Orient
Fireball
in-house
comes out
caliber
And that's gonna be game number
6922.
2, all tied up. This best of 5 now turned into a best of 3.
Yeah, and such a good deck choice. One of the hardest.
All right, I missed the ending.
matchup
Riley got
one of the most
eliminated.
Impressive decks that we've seen so far today. It's like he had a complete.
Garrett, what
winning
up? This is like the
situation. He knew
CRL
Wallace was gonna
loser
show up
bracket.
at number 2. I mean, Skeleton King.
It's kind of
Fireball,
confusing.
Tombstone.
Shout
all
out to
3 of
Garrett. Hope you
those.
had success
You
with
just
your
need one.
I
That's the
love
thing,
this
going
song
against,
cycle or
Royal
whatever it
Hogs
was. This song's a
cycle deck,
banger.
You only need one of those, and he had all 3. It was the difference in the game, and then he just played.
I'll make a
solid
vid on
game.
QR codes later, guys.
And this is interesting, right? Because you think about deck progression stuff.
Had no
for
success.
Wallace,
Yeah,
and
you
he's
know, we got to keep
kind of
tweaking.
gone
Every
through
day I'm
two-
playing a
two
different
targets
deck.
He's leaned on a little bit over the course of this weekend, so I'm very curious to see where Wallace goes.
I mean,
now.
the thing that I
There's
always
also
say on
that
stream
hog deck
is
that's been
chase your
successful for him,
dreams,
the hog
and then
rider
the
deck.
women chase you.
Not available. He's not in the same construction, so I have to think of a different way.
How
if he wants
does
to go hog
someone
rider.
tap on the screen
And
so fast?
Viper,
They better
you
not
know,
be
I
cheating.
I don't think that Viper's gameplay has been
W
the
Phonecast
cleanest
QR videos. What
throughout
up?
these
What up?
matches, but he's done a really good job.
Invite the
of
clan now.
Kind of being unpredictable with his deck construction.
counter
and
by a
taking
Via.
advantage when he can. I think that's the big question. as
Yeah,
we
I
go
got
into
nothing for
games
you.
3, 4, and 5 here. Is
Wish
can
you
he
the
keep
best.
That creativity up.
Oh, my
and
knee.
can he
Best
keep
piece
those
of
nerves
advice?
down
A
as we
broken
get
clock
into
is
the
right twice a
championship
day.
rounds, because we are guaranteed
Think about
at
that
least
one.
a game 4 here.
Yeah.
PC, there's a keybind to send hearts. Wow, you can just
kinda
turbo
waiting to
tap
see.
L.
We know one of the decks that Viper is.
Do I watch
probably gonna run.
NFL? No, not really.
Probably gonna try and run that Goblin Machine.
I'll zoom out, or
and,
yeah, I'll do this
and I mean,
whenever
you
they're
have
talking.
To assume that Wallace is thinking that as well for his own deck pool. We have like 3 or 4 decks, and so many of them don't really overlap.
And we're back.
as difficult as it usually is.
Control
it kinda
Z
seems
to
like
undo the
today
movement
Viper's
I just
a
did.
little bit easier because
Tombstone get
you
a
have the Evo
rework?
Mortar,
Dude, I'm
Evo
not
Wizard,
sure.
And it doesn't really work in a lot of other decks. The
The
Goblin Machine,
Tombstone
Evo
could,
Baby
I don't
Dragon,
know.
It's kind of interesting.
The leak
that
thing that
today
people are talking
might
about of
be just a
Evo
little bit
guards, I
easier
think
to
it
go
could
best
be
of 5
Evo
than
Tombstone
we've
to
seen
where
in
it's
other
walking,
previous
it's a
tournaments.
walking tombstone.
Viper going to bridge spam. We
But
haven't
people
seen
were
Viper
quick to tell me, like,
play
that's
bridge
just
spam
the
at
witch.
all in this competition.
How would it be different than witch?
That's his first P.E.K.K.A. That's his first bandit.
So they're not allowed to repeat
So
cards?
definitely taking some alternate routes.
Ghost over the middle, predicting.
Wow,
the
Mother
Goblin
Witch
Hut
for the-
and
or
predicting
guards
the
there.
guards as well was the Mother Witch. So I really like this.
Poison
offensive
on Mother
push.
Witch,
Mother
a
Witch
tale
does
as
get a
old
ton
as
of value,
time.
even though it does get poisoned off the field.
I'll be like Obama. I'm saying yes, we can.
And Viper is going to have to...
Man, I got
make
that
sure he
BB
takes
No Money
advantage or
song stuck in my
respond to it.
head. Hot topic.
As you see him shake his head there, having to take both of
Which
those
is
shields,
range,
didn't like that
walking
at all.
tombstone could be like guards and they summon baby skeletons, huh?
Heal Spirit used. That's how you know we're in a best of 5.
Dude. Did this just start? My stream just
Well,
started, but
certainly,
they've been playing for a
you know,
long time.
some-
David,
see some
title
concepts
gifter. Thank you for
where
all the
it
tiny
just
dinies and your
makes
awesomes. What
sense
up?
in a bridge
Karma
spam
with a
deck,
rose, thank
especially
you. Everybody
really
that's
popular in
following,
that
what
bridge,
up?
but
Chill
you think
stream
also,
today.
When you look at Viper's most used cards, Viper has leaned on cycle cards more than the rest of this competition. So, or more than the guys who are still there. So, not totally surprised to see him use a cycle card that is not as central.
Did y'all
Here he
hear on
goes.
TikTok that people think the world
Mother
is
Witch
ending
gets
in
some
2
good damage,
days?
And Viper opens up the first real lead as we hit double elixir.
They think that the rapture
Yeah,
is about to
relatively
happen.
Clean defense from Wallace.
If
but
it does,
a
I'm
little
going to
bit too
heaven.
much value to the Mother Witch,
What
allowing
up?
it to get
But yeah, I don't think
2
the
or
world's
3
going to end in 2
piggies.
days.
And
Mother
Goblin
Witch
Hut
Monk,
just,
yeah.
I believe a tie
Never
late
heard
or,
that? Man, they're going
just a
they're going
second late
wild
right
about
there,
it.
allowing the bandit to target onto the Goblin Hut instead of one of the Spirit Goblins.
And classic battle ram
I saw TikTok, some guy sold his car.
kind of helps.
And he's like, oh, not going to need this anymore. So he just sold his car. Some people are donating all their
Evo Valkyrie,
clothes.
great
And
job cleaning up there.
Hiroki awoke his Clash
great
Royale
Evo
streamer.
Valk right there. And then, oh my goodness, the left tower just within the range to be able to take out the Baby Dragon as well. And the Evo Valk, it's two. That is one of the more
So it was like 200
impressive
people
Evo
that
Valks
spamming
I
in
have ever
comments?
seen.
What?
Yeah, did great work on both
Have I
sides.
seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No.
Snowball gets
Corey
some
in
room,
here,
though,
what
for
up?
Wallace. Wallace now. Huge chunk on the right-hand side on a 1356. Viper
P.E.K.K.A. bridge
playing from
spam
behind
up top.
as we transition
Bottom
to our
is
final two.
Drill Evo Snow.
Yeah, Wallace making an incredible play and then making kind of a rough play. Allows the bomber to get taken out by the ghost, and this should be relatively difficult. Forces out the Valk on defense, and now he has to worry about the battle ram on the left.
And the vines.
Uh-oh. You can't ignore
Look at
that.
stuff room and look at that. Wow.
Yeah, I do not like those guards. See,
Graveyard New Expo.
didn't
Who did
really
a vid
get
talking
any value
about that? I
whatsoever.
saw
It
their
allows
vid.
his left tower to get all the way
It may
down
have been
942.
Durkee.
The guards needed to be
Shout out
placed
to
on the left.
Durkee.
Massive error from Wallace.
Beef jerky? Like beef jerky?
And this time the ghost.
This
right
the last
there.
game? I don't know, Bobby. What up?
1036, 942. Dual lane pressure for Viper. This is where bridge spam can get really dicey.
I don't know which decks are better in late game, you know? I just play
Pressure
cards.
on. Mother Witch creates a piggy. Piggy
Yo.
gets rushed right to the tower. And that poison trying, hoping, but Wallace knows. GG. Game 3 to Viper. And Viper now has match point.
Bruh.
Yeah, beautiful job from Viper. Just
Science-based
controlled the tempo,
lifter?
controlled the pace, and Wallace just
I don't know
he
what
couldn't
I
do
am.
anything.
I go to the
As
gym a
soon as he
lot.
made that one mistake with the
I
guards,
lift
It
weights.
was over just like that.
I don't ego
So now
lift.
back to the drawing board. Let's take a look at the matchup
But,
here. And we've got some
you know,
decent data.
I'm like a
although
simple
most of it
lifter. I do
not
bicep
with,
curls.
Not with anything that looks quite
I
like
do
this.
overhead
Kind of all
tricep
over the place
extensions.
For this one, bridge spam though.
I'll do an
just generally
incline
taking the
dumbbell
win
press.
over
I
that
do
drill.
flies.
You know, you think about some of the
I
pieces
do
that are here,
bent
especially
over
that
dumbbell rows.
Royal Ghost being such an
I do
easy
leg press.
way to pick things up, and you're not surprised to see. or
There's
at least
more,
I'm not
you know.
surprised to
I
see
do
the matchup
shrugs.
this
I
one,
do
Josh.
shoulder stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It just.
I try to have good
Viper
form,
controls
and
the
I try
tempo,
to
controls
use lighter
everything. I
weight
mean,
so I can
as,
control
as
it.
different as P.E.K.K.A. Battle Ram is to Hog
Want me to zoom out on
Exinato,
this?
it's a very similar play style.
Baby,
it
I'm a
requires
hot topic.
picture perfect defense.
Thank you guys for all the
and then
follows. What
just
up?
Getting aggressive when your opponent just doesn't have the right answer. It requires
ER,
real
thank you, what up?
lock on your opponent's cycle and elixir
Watch
count.
Keenan and Yo.
It's
Haven't
very
heard of
similar
that.
to P.E.K.K.A. Battle Ram in that
I did not
instance,
invent
and
lifting, but I
he
have been
was just
lifting a
able to
long time.
overwhelm and played it to absolute perfection.
So Viper now with match point for the remainder of this best of 5 as we're about to go into
I can't
our
believe Riley's
championship
out.
rounds here. Game
Brando,
number 4
ripping a
upcoming.
heart me.
This
What up,
is
man?
where
What's
we
good?
say these analysts, these
How old are you,
coaches
Unc? I'm
really start
timeless.
to earn their keep is trying to come up
Okay.
with the right solutions to a game 4 and potentially a game 5. Game number 1, it was Viper with the minor rocket against
I'm not
the
playing in
Mortar
this one.
Minor of Wallace. Wallace taking the win. after making
Over
it
or
kinda
under
messy,
40? Let's do
games
over
2 and
or
3 now going
under
to Viper.
60.
Viper with the
And I'm
Archie
over.
deck against the Royal
Thank you.
Hogs, and then now Bridge Spam against Drill. And, you know, thinking about the distribution of spells here, Viper has used Log, Rocket, Fireball, Barb Barrel, and Vines.
Let me squeeze in the
Other
pee
side
break
of
while y'all
things,
watch this.
Poison,
Yeah, Riley got
Giant
knocked
Snowball,
out.
Log, Lightning, and
Shout out to
Vines.
Riley.
So Vines out on both sides here as we go into Game 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mulch God has been a sub for 83 months. Still subbed up. One of the few in the crowd. Yo, thank you, man. Shout out to Mulch. Thank you, dude.
All is well.
Sub to the channel for free if you have Amazon Prime. Thank you for everything. Be right back.
Wallace going to follow that up with a lumberjack of his own.
And Wallace opting for that lumberjack variation of bridge spam. And that's a little interesting move there from Wallace to throw the bar barrel out there, and maybe he was hoping to get the bar barrel ahead, but the raged up damage will take a nice chunk out of that right-hand tower as the first minute ticks away.
Yeah, it's a really solid bar barrel. It's always going to force out a response. So 2 elixir that forces out a response and gets a shot on tower. Absolute perfection when you're trying to control how a match gets played.
Does this variation of bridge spam have the 6-man as well? I mean, we see the cannon cart, we see the zappies, we know Fireball is out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if it's Royal Recruits plus arrows. Maybe as the
All
last one,
right.
trying to figure out.
Yo, man, 200 viewers on TikTok,
Arrows
chilling,
still
watching the
available
tournament.
too.
This is nice.
Arrow's not used yet.
Thank you guys for hanging out. We got Viper up top in red. We got Wallace on the bottom in
Just gonna
blue.
stick with
I don't know either of these
more the
guys.
cheaper cycle
Viper is a little bit more familiar.
bridge spam, which does make sense.
Zappy is getting the
No
Inferno.
Fireball for the zappies on Viper's side does have the
Bottom
Evo
win condition
Executioner.
is Battle Ram, top guy. We haven't seen a win con yet.
And this is our
I
second
was
time
not the
seeing
first
Neil
TikTok
Spirit
streamer.
in
I
this
was very
matchup.
late. I ignored it.
Yeah, and right here, Evo Lumberjack.
What happens
on
when you
top of King
repost
Tower, that's gonna
alive?
Get it all the way down to
Like,
about
share it? I
2.2,
don't know.
2.3. So
Is
King
your
Tower will
profile
be
pic
something
Joe
to look
Bartolozzi?
out for. And right there, 22-10 on the King Tower for Viper.
Oh, E-Giant. Huh.
E-Giant
Shout out to
on the pitch
Grotopia.
from
Yeah, I
Viper.
used to play that game.
Wallace gonna decide to
Jinxie said he
control
wants
both
to have the
sides with
physique,
cannon in the middle
the physique of Joe Bartolozzi.
and avoids any damage.
He's like skinny buff. Battle Ram into the
Full
building.
send, left-hand lane. Evo Inferno. just
Will
gonna
the
burn things
Zappies
off
make
the
it
board
to the
fast.
Dragon? No.
And there are a few targets for this Evo Inferno Dragon in this matchup.
Yeah,
Wow.
if you can protect it, keep it away from
Yo,
the Zappies,
Azur,
allow
thank
it
you for the
to
follow. What
really
up?
Get to work. This Evo Inferno Dragon is so strong. But right there, Zappy's placed absolutely perfectly. Going to be able to take the Inferno Dragon, take the charge away, and
Good stuff.
Inferno Dragon not really a
Yo,
problem.
man, his king.
Wallace, maybe a little sigh of relief there because that
His
Golden
king
Knight
is at
two of the
2,000,
Zappies out.
top
That could
guy.
have been an absolute problem.
Emoji, whole emoji with the follow. Jay-Z, thank you for the follow.
Spirit not gonna
Unk, it's
make
not
the
Evo
jump.
Tombstone. I don't
5
know,
elixir
man.
for 5 elixir, and there's
Bobby,
still
what
a
up? Thank you.
100% healthy Evo
If
X
Joe
on the
played
right
CR,
side.
crazy synergy.
Yeah, we
shout
are
out
seeing
to them.
out of Viper. So we are seeing
Royale
something
versus
we know
Phone
he's
Cat's
good with
physique.
overall.
Royale is buff.
Here we go. Full
I am
Evo
like
set on the
lean
right-hand
buff.
side.
My body fat is lower.
Trying to break that up, but the Evo Lumberjack keeping
But
this
shout out to
alive a little
Royale.
bit
He can move a
longer.
lot of weight.
And while it doesn't result in much, it does give a slight elixir lead to Wallace.
Ay, ay, ay.
And really, that King Tower is still a pretty significant factor. If things hold as they are, Wallace will win due to that King Tower damage.
Wow, yeah, the king is so low.
Yeah, I believe he needs
Up for
just
collab,
another
crypto channel,
push on
started
top of the
Clash.
King Tower.
No,
It's
I don't want
just
you
healthy
tricking
enough where
my
it shouldn't
community
be a
into crypto
factor,
stuff.
But we will be seeing what happens as we
Good
go
luck,
on with this
though.
game. No Golden Knight dash. I know that Wallace was worried about it.
Keep
He's
crypto
after
out of the Clash
bringing
Royale
word.
community, bro. I don't want any overlap like that where you're siphoning people to buy these coins.
Lumberjack in the middle from Wallace.
30 seconds
Clash
left.
Royale's really
Viper needs to
popular
get
right
damage
now,
on
and
tower. He
everybody's
might
trying to
just
cash
get a
grab.
lightning on that right-hand side. We might actually see, as he tries to defend all of this, if those Princess Towers are high enough, we might just see him lightning NATO that right-hand side.
Wow.
Has to stop this connection. NATO's no longer a factor. He has to drop the lightning
Time's up.
to protect against his King Tower. Lightning is there.
Oh
and he
my
might win
God.
This. He's going to win this. Oh my word.
Wow.
Viper with the last second lightning. Wallace had no way to get on the King
It was
Tower,
almost
loses by
67
66
HP.
HP. Viper takes games 2, 3, and 4. And with an absolute theft in game 4, devastating for Wallace. And
Good job.
Viper will continue on in this competition.
Baby, I'm a hot topic.
I mean, you love to see it.
I'll be like
He
Obama.
allowed a little
I'm
bit of,
saying yes,
quite
we
a
can.
bit of King Tower damage early on, but recognized
6-7, 6-7.
didn't have any way to get damage.
Check out my
and he
vids.
just
Thank you
kept
guys for all the
pushing.
support.
He was
Follow the
consistent
channel.
with
Gibby
damage,
with the
trying to
follow.
get
What
just
up?
A couple hundred at a time. As soon as triple
Dash with the roses, thank you.
Now I need to get the light on
Brando
top
with
of
the
tower.
heart me.
Now I need to
Corey
make
with
sure
the
that
heart
I'm
me.
ready to be able to
Colton
take out the
followed.
very end.
Thank you.
And I mean, split-second decision, just 2
Claim
seconds left
rewards.
on the
I'll
clock,
try
gets
to
the
get
lightning
QR
down,
codes and
and
make a vid.
Wallace just had no answer for it. He just
Unconvented,
could
follow
not
my
stop
channel.
it.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
that you have this big chunk of damage.
The
and it was
unconvented thing
just
is
the
crazy,
tiniest
bro.
bit, and you know, we're talking about the
Ending
use of
already?
spells up to that
Are
point.
they done?
And Wallace had already used Vines.
I've been live half an
he
hour.
Had already used Giant Snowball, so opts for no direct damage.
Don't tell
spell
me this is
in
over.
game number 4. And if he'd had a direct damage spell, if he'd had any small spell there that could get on King Tower, or any spell get on King Tower, those arrows you mentioned.
Last
for
time they
example,
played for like
this
another
game might
hour.
have been game over for his direction, but he couldn't get that last chunk. Viper had it clocked perfectly, uses the NATO for defense.
Unk play
Gets
Clash.
the lightning.
We're
to
watching the
steal that
tournament.
last bit of damage, and what an
What are they
exciting
yapping
ending to
about?
put Viper into the winners bracket to put it into the grand final. Viper's now 1 match away from World Finals, and Wallace has to regroup and go rematch against Vtor in the lower bracket.
Here's the bracket.
Yeah, I mean, Viper has to be feeling so good. He was the cutoff. I mean, you know, Zobsam made it.
So the
to
top
World
bracket
Finals.
is done.
Finished 11th. XOP Sam finished 10th, and so you know he's been pretty upset about that probably all weekend, all week, last month. But instead is able to collect.
So
himself.
Wallace
He's
and
had himself a
Vtor-
tournament. We take a look. He was already in the quarterfinals because of how well he's done overall. He went 2-1 against
don't know.
Clown, 2-1 against Hugo, 2-1 against.
QR
or
codes
3-1
come out
against
yet?
Wallace.
Some
I mean, he's
did,
just
but yeah,
blew
I'll make a
away
vid. Y'all know I
opponents.
hook it up.
He is just 1 set overall, has the chance.
What
for a
time are you going to make the
reset,
QR
and
vid? I don't know.
he-
Last
he's
one I
gonna be
made
feeling
while I was
great.
streaming and posted it.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
crazy.
absolutely great. This is such a, and for someone who's been kind of out of the CRL conversation for a
Unk
fairly
asked
long
Clash
time
Royale
now,
to give
right?
you
After
leaks
making
and
World
stuff about
Finals
the new
in
Evos.
2021. I don't think he's made a monthly final.
Oh, there's a
since
cat
then, right?
outside.
He's done
An
kind
orange
of
cat.
okay in some qualifiers here and there, but has not really been a factor. He made it into the round of 32 a few times in 2023, but wasn't really able to break past that stage. And then finally here in 2025, and I have to wonder. I'm very curious.
Is
if
there
we'll get a
another
chance to
game?
talk to him either at the end of today or if he does qualify for World Finals. What's changed for Viper going into this after kind of being cut out of the conversation as a competitive player for a few years and now right back in the conversation? Even if he doesn't make World Finals here, he's definitely proven he can bang.
Yeah, I mean, every single time, especially for upcoming CRLs, he's just going to get so much more respect. It's going to be, okay, Viper's playing this match. All right, well, it's clearly
Rewards,
Viper winning it.
rewards.
And speaking of winning, we're
Yo,
all winning
scan
here.
stuff.
We're in here. Everybody get out your cameras. Get out, get that QR code scanned because we got some lucky drops to collect.
QR time.
You can,
take a
if you're
picture
watching
with
on
your, take a
mobile device,
screenshot.
Take a screenshot of this and then use that to go get it. If you're watching on a TV or a PC, you can just
There's
point
two.
your camera at this and click the link for the QR code. So however you want to get it, go ahead and get this thing.
The last one
This
is after the
a,
grand
already at the
final.
2 stars for your
I
lucky
think that's
drop.
far
I'm gonna
away.
Go ahead and get mine going here in just a moment. That previous reward there still on screen. So if you're just joining us, come and collect these rewards and see what you come up with. And of course, I'm going to open up the
I got
chat on
one.
my
Post
side
in
now
chat
and
what you get.
See what everyone's getting here for their rewards. And let's see. People saying a lot of
I didn't even see it.
A lot of not applicable commands in there, but someone got 1,995 barbs. Okay, that's a lot of barbs. 175 common wilds. Well, 10 royal ghosts. 10 royal ghosts. Okay, let's go ahead and do. I'm gonna go do mine right now. All right, here we go. Let's do one. I'm still on 2 stars. Hold on. You got some gold again. Congratulations. Let's see. And am I going to get an extra star here? I'm not. What do I get here?
29 spear
20
goblins.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, okay, congrats. Congrats, Josh. You got a little more gold than I did. I'll go getting some coins here, but let's see. Looking at the chat here, 253 musks. So that's something that Josh would love to get. 3 phoenixes, already level 14. Okay, yeah, but that's some nice wild cards there, though, for your evolutions, or for...
Oh, I can
level
only
15
type
on
one
those.
time. I thought I
2
got
Mega
banned.
Knights,
Should I make a video
I don't know if that even makes any sense there.
about Evo Log? Not
67
Evo Log,
Berserkers,
about
10 Lumberjacks. That's a great one for Foxy. Yeah, that one's pretty fire. 2 Goblin Steins converted to 8K Elite Wildcards.
Oh, I can't type still.
Wow, that one's pretty sick. So there's some good... Go ahead,
I saw
I'll do a
somebody
video
say
giving
10
y'all the
legendaries,
QR
which is
codes.
Like, okay, that's fantastic. And 10K wildcards.
Royale owns you one. Shout out to Royale.
10K wildcards would be crazy. Yeah, let's see. What am I going to do with 29 battle rams? I don't know. Knock down 29 walls, dude. I don't do your best. 5-star Book of Common. Evo Berserker Shard. That's pretty rad.
I
There's
typed
some
I
fun
got
stuff in
Evo
there.
Log.
So open your stuff up.
4-star 10K wild cards.
And, let's see what you guys got in there. Evo Log. What? That's hilarious. Phone Cats. Phone Cats in here trolling, saying Evo Log. Cats got me, dude. I was like, wait a second, there's no Evo Log. Hey, if you guys ever watch Phone Cats on Twitch, go check them out.
Yo!
Long-time member of the Clash Royale community and hilarious. Solid troll there, Cats. Well played indeed. We're still checking out some of your rewards, folks.
Oh my God, I'm popping off, baby!
Wallace to reset his decks and get
shout out in the tournament.
In our lower bracket.
Real shout out on the CRL tournament in front of 15,000 viewers, man. I got him with the Evo Log.
Sniper for a shot at World Finals. And of course, you can go to World Finals this year in Atlanta. It's still far enough away to
Evo Log, baby, putting me on the map.
Get your travel sorted out. It's October 31st.
He said, "Watch me on Twitch, yo."
In Atlanta. Atlanta's
That's
a really fun city, really
crazy.
cool city to go visit. There's lots of really great stuff to do there.
Shout out to Rich. That's tight.
With the overall casting crew.
I typed, I got Evo Log
But it's
from
gonna
the
be a great
drop
time
in
for the
chat,
first time.
and he read
We have
it
Clash Royale
and was
kind
like,
of
who said
mixing
that?
in with
Oh,
the
it was
rest of the
Phone
gaming
Cats.
world
Check out P-Cats
for
on
our
Twitch.
World
He got
Finals.
me.
So really pumped, excited to have you guys there pretty soon. I see people saying, hey, when's the stream starting? We are live right now, by the way, as we jump into
Man.
our lower bracket final. Winner has a shot at making it.
Yo,
to the
all
finals.
new viewers, my
These are
chat's
just best of
blowing
5
up right
players.
now on Purple platform. We went up by 500 viewers. Thank you, guys.
Some comments are just so funny.
I think I saw
is
the one you're
stream
talking about.
starting? Well, no. I was just laughing at that one. When is the stream starting is hilarious.
Holy moly.
Oh, unless they're talking about the World Finals.
Dude, I got a good clip, yeah. That's tight. Shout out to Rich. Great, great host, great caster.
Misses the snowball right there on the minion horde, and
All
a
right.
lot of those minions are gonna put in a ton of work.
Gameplay back up. Boom.
So pretty similar looks, although different final result from these decks. And
Wow,
just thinking
man, I
about
can't believe
some
I
of the
got a
stuff that
shout
you
out.
have at DreamHack, of course, the Clash Royale League World Finals and Clash of Clans World Finals, a bunch of a whole slate of
That's so
really
funny.
awesome esports events throughout that whole weekend. Creator hubs, cosplay competitions, Halloween events, free play and tournaments available for people who are attending, and of course the expo with artists, exhibitions, and a bunch of other fun stuff.
Oh,
So
man. Now I have something to talk about in my video.
for overall information, and of course we have the Clash Royale World Finals stuff up there as well.
Good snowball right there with the help of the tower. I mean, this is a lot of elixir for Vtor to be spending. The wizard staying alive is actually very massive for him. Gets a shot on the tower, and so he gets rewarded for making a very risky play, in my opinion.
Okay. Recording a vid about the QR codes for people that didn't get them. Samuel, thank you for the heart me. Sneaky Golem, what up?
Skeleton King at the bridge, but Wizard will go ahead and clean up everything else. Last time
I'm missing something to record. Be right back.
Wallace who won in that matchup. Wallace kind of going back to the well here. Vtor running the deck that Wallace beat him with in the last one with this Mortar Miner Wizard deck.
There's a lot.
Oh man, that's so funny, bro.
In work, getting the
and I
shield
love
off
it.
Of the wizard.
You.
That's one shot on top of the tower, so pretty good interaction for Wallace right there.
You know, and maybe it's because of the way it's not even necessarily new troops, but the way that the meta has evolved, where especially with Witch being viable, I feel like we have a chaotic field board. Oh my word! Oh my word! Uh-oh. Wallace with the perfectly timed vine, snowball to clear, and that is game one done early. Just 10 seconds, just 9 seconds into sudden death overtime.
Yeah, I
God
know
dang
for a
it,
fact
Cat, quit
Vtor
scratching.
saw all of that happen in slow motion. His troops get stuck. Skeleton after skeleton gets spawned all on the board.
I got QR
Just a
codes
tough
for
way to
lucky
go out
drops
right there.
straight from the
You know, just
CRL
a
loser
beautiful
bracket
job from
tournament.
Wallace.
I just
Gets
also got a
knocked down
shout
the
out
lower
in front of a
bracket,
million
not gonna
people
be
because
too
in
big a
one of these
problem,
lucky
and he's
drops
gonna
I
be
said
getting
that I
game
got
number one.
Evo log
So
and I
game
typed
number
it in
one
the
for
chat
Wallace.
and
We have this
Rich
drill
Slatin,
vines
the
that vines now
caster,
out for
read
both
my
players.
message and was like, oh,
Wallace
I got
running
trolled by
drill
P-Cats,
vines
follow
with
phone
Evo
cats, blah, blah,
Snowball.
blah, blah, blah.
So Evo
I got
Snowball
a
out for
shout
him.
out
Still
in the
available
middle
for
of the
Vtor.
whole
Vtor
tournament, bro.
only ran
I'm
vines there,
cheesing
so
right
ran
now, I'm
this minor
geeking,
wizard
and I'm
border deck
spreading the wealth to
that we
you,
saw
okay? Trickle down
Wallace
economy
beat
is
him
real,
with
just
earlier
kidding.
on.
That's one
But
QR
early
code,
on,
there's the other one.
Vtor
I
kinda
hope
keeping
you
the
get something
spell stuff
crazy in these drops.
very,
These
very
are real and
close.
they
And,
don't last
you know, when you
forever.
talk about
So spread this video, man. Send it to your
a lot of
friends,
places.
you know,
I guess Wizard does come in
reblast
some of
it,
the
repost
in
it,
some
whatever
of the,
TikTok does,
hog
and
decks.
post in the comments
But
or take a
this
picture
is
of
really,
what you get,
you know, when
so
you look
people
at
know that it's
especially
real,
what
'cause
Vtor's
some people
doing.
think it's fake.
Vtor's kind of played
if
a
you
deck
don't know how to
that
scan the
mostly
QR
all
code,
works in
you
its
just
own
take
game.
a
We talked
screenshot
about that
of it if you're on
earlier, Josh.
iOS,
Now,
and then
this
long
is a
press
meta where
on
we
the
have
QR
lots of
code in
decks
your
that don't
photos,
overlap.
and it'll link you
This
to
is
the
one of
image.
the
If
kind
you're
of
on
least
Android, you have to
overlapping
download like a
deck
QR
combinations
app.
that
There's
we
a different way
have
to do it.
overall.
I can't
Whereas
believe I got a
Wallace
shout out
early
on the
using
CRL
Evo
tournament.
Witch, using the
Shout out to
Goblin
Rich.
Hut,
I can't
so that
believe he
does,
said that. You know,
undermine
what
some of
a
the
what a dude,
graveyard
what a
decks.
homie.
Vines
Calling it
obviously
there.
being gone.
We stream every
So
day.
really interesting
Thank you guys for
choices in
watching.
game
Hope you
number
get
one.
good stuff.
Vtor, it seems, leaving more options on the table, whereas Wallace getting that win, of course, gets a question of with a best of 5, which one do you value more?
Yeah, it seems like a pretty interesting and just not.
All right, guys, that's how you make a video.
I do
Pretty
really
easy,
struggle
right?
with looking at Wallace's deck using the Evo Witch, the Snowball, the Drill.
I'll be like, oh,
it just feels like it overlaps so hard,
can.
and it's gonna make his life a lot harder. Had he lost, he would be in so much trouble. But you know,
All
as
right.
it is with all types of sports, if you win, you
Edit
get to
this
write your own
video.
story. So he did win. He set himself up 1-0, and it ends up being the right decision.
I guess I need to hear. Thank you guys for all the follows. When you uploading it, as soon as I can.
Deck one more time. And there we go. Pigs of the opposite lane. The second that NATO comes out, well timed from Vtor. Wallace Gonna take some nice little damage here early on.
Okay.
No NATO in this, or yeah, use the NATO to help out the Executioner. We're probably
Yo,
looking
man,
at
shout out
E-Giant
to Rich.
in the
That's so
hands
funny.
Of Wallace. Vtor just going to be running the regular Royal Hawks Quick Cycle Lightning deck.
Evo
And
log,
there's
Evo
the
log.
E-Giant for Wallace.
Playing that into his weak side. Happy to make the fight continue on in this lane.
That's so funny.
And here we'll see the might of the baby
It's
dragon.
going to be Evo Ghost, actually. Cromar, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because for a number of reasons, but one is he's forced to get a little bit extra out there.
Yeah, right here, Xe to perfection gets a second shot, and you know, all of a sudden that 9 elixir push gets absolutely deleted, and you're still gonna have to worry about that Xe walking down the lane.
Yeah.
Mighty Miner ability just to put a little bit more damage on that one. Make sure there's not a really viable counter push behind.
Time.
That's Electro Giant kind of all on its lonesome here. Although that Brawler's going to get maybe one shot. Nope, forces out the skeletons. Pigs go
I'm
opposite
editing.
direction.
Hold on.
And Vtor now opened up a pretty significant lead. 1837 on the right-hand tower. Has not given up a single touch as of yet.
Yeah, this E-Giant deck has really struggled this weekend. It looks good, and you would assume it's always going to put in a ton of work in any sort of tournament, but it really does struggle in certain matchups, and this is definitely looking like one. The
I'm
Mighty Miner,
editing.
the Quick Cycle, the Cannon, all really good responses to this deck because you're trying to build pushes, but the Lightning just takes out everything.
And once again, Vtor does finally take some damage, actually. I was going to say to blanks him again, but E-Giant stays alive long enough for 2 zaps from... I don't know what do we actually call those electro orbs on its back?
The Tesla things?
On which troop?
On the back of the Electro Giant.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever noticed the 2 orbs. Wow.
It's kind of like the whole thing of the Electro Giant.
Yeah, I'm not a very
Observant person?
yeah, I guess.
Well, we'll see if maybe someone in chat has knows what those are called. Lightning to clear. There you go. Go ahead and drop.
What up? What
Yeah,
up?
both players cycling the Lightnings. Wallace getting it on top of the tower, but it's just not going to be enough. Vtor is just always going to be able to cycle cannons. Wallace is going to need something special, and I don't really know if Vtor is going to allow him to do
Thank
that.
you guys for all the follows. What up? Gasface, thank you. Callum, thank you. Nate with a heart me. Jay with a heart me.
log to get the
Gerb
extra
on
out of the way.
roses, thank you. Samuel with the heart me. Sneaky Golem, Dexter, Audrin, thank you. Biggest dono today
This-
has been
this
David.
XE NATO,
Thank you
that's
for
the
the
question is,
tiny
can
dining
Wallace
holding a
defend
sandwich,
this?
bruh.
Cage there, but
Tiny hot dog dining.
nothing to get the Xe lined up
Thank you.
for damage here. Does Vtor go for like a NATO here? And Vtor goes for the NATO play. Or Wallace goes for the NATO play, excuse me. Wallace goes for the NATO play.
Setting up the
But
QR
Vtor
code vid.
plays troops to the inside, not giving the easy damage away to Wallace. And that's
Yeah, I
a
think I
very
gotta zoom
important win for Vtor, as we will
Baby,
now
I'm
go
a hot
into
topic.
a guaranteed championship game.
And just like the previous set, after the first 2 games, kind of just forces it to become a best of 3. It's really hard to jump out to a 2-0 lead. We see a lot of 3-1s.
Yeah, we're
we see a
spectating the
lot of
tournament and
3-2s.
chilling. What up,
but
everybody?
The 3-0s.
Arthro, thank you for the roses. Alicia in here, thank you. What up?
It always goes back and forth.
Heart me rose,
it
thank you.
feels like.
Yeah, I mean
I can keep up.
That speaks to the level of parity overall at the top level of the competition, right? How evenly matched so many of these players are, and you talk about Wallace and Vtor, who I don't know how many matches they've played against each other, how many games they've played against each other, but I'm sure that it's almost innumerable at this point. Especially, you know, you obviously have experience with the team's era of how much time you spent each day just grinding matchups against each other over and over and over again. Yeah, I see you shake your head almost with some PTSD from the amount of practice that was required to
How long
play
you
at
been
that
working
level.
out? I don't know.
So now we get into championship
Forever?
rounds for this one. After this game 3, we're guaranteed a game 4 at minimum. Game number 1, Wallace running the drill deck, Vtor running the mortar miner deck, and then game number 2, we saw the E-Giant of Wallace losing to the Royal Hogs of Vtor. So spell-wise, just the Lightning Log and Vines out for Vtor. Lightning, NATO, Barb Barrel, and Vines gone for Wallace. And when we think about what
And
Wallace has been
Snowball.
running today, go ahead, say that one more time, Josh.
And Snowball from Wallace.
And Snowball too, right? So that's
QR vid almost done for people that didn't
Wallace
catch it in
has been
time.
leaning really heavily on lightning-based decks throughout this competition. We've seen that.
Thank you for all the
pretty
follows. What up?
significant. Not getting a win with a lightning-based deck, kind of a big wrench in the engine. So now when we think about going forward, you know, you have some log stuff, but he's mostly run log with lightning. We could see him go maybe some graveyard here, and he does have the. I think he ran mortar miner, didn't he? No, he didn't. So he does have that miner rocket deck that he likes.
Yeah, but again, don't love seeing minor rockets, so kind of hoping that doesn't happen. Vtor going to start off with the Valk plus the Ice Spirit. Wallace going quick at the bridge. Hog and gets,
Cool.
I believe, 2 shots. Wow, quite a bit of damage.
So Wallace has mostly run this with lightning. Doesn't have lightning available. We'll see if he's going fireball for this or some other option.
So funny, man.
Vtor looking like
I got
graveyard
Evo
so
log.
far. He did have the opportunity to run the Evo Knight, so it's something to look out for that he's already used the Evo Valk in this deck. Wallace on the other side. We've seen a couple different variants with the Wizard and the Lightnings, but Wallace, obviously we saw Lightning in the last one, so probably just going to be running a regular Hog EQ.
You know, we are definitely a far time away from the Earthquake as a win condition era of Clash Royale. Not seen as much Earthquake in competitive.
All right.
Yeah, not a huge fan of spells being able to be a win condition. I think it's one of the few things that I just disagree with. It doesn't matter. I'm okay with pretty much anything, but spell cycling as a deck, it just hurts. I can't get behind it.
All right. I think I'm posting my vid.
Memories, but I do remember being blown
Tony,
away.
can you believe I got a shout out?
Your 2v2 match against Ponos at Worlds in 2018, where they ran a 2v2 spell cycle deck.
Yeah, it hurts.
Which doesn't contribute at all to your dislike of spell cycle.
Yeah.
Good connection from Wallace on the right-hand side as we go into the final 30 seconds of regulation, opening things up with this Hog. And definitely happy to have the Earthquake is going to could do some good double duty, especially now that he has this lead. Obviously, Earthquake good against the Goblin Hut, but watch him keep an eye as he'll use this sometimes against these graveyards.
All right.
Graveyard stacking up skellies. Pretty solid log right
Think
there.
I'm good.
Maybe a tick too early.
Make sure the
but
volume isn't too
overall,
loud.
Not a ton of damage given up, even though he didn't really defend with the lock. Very clean overall from Wallace.
And that raises an interesting question, right? When you look at the different ways to defend that graveyard, obviously Earthquake does great work against the hut and gets tower damage. But you know, you almost start wondering. Okay, there's no poison supporting this graveyard, which
Oh, yeah.
is why this troop-based defense is able to work so well here. But you do wonder, in some of the later hours if the Earthquake might be, with its 3 ticks, more effective against some of those graveyards and rely more on the log chip the opposite direction.
Yeah, definitely something to look at. And
there
right
we go.
here, yeah, right here, defends with the Earthquake, going to need to log, but he has to log high, but because of the Earthquake plus the Skellies,
All right.
still going to defend that relatively well, but that Furnace is
Hashtags.
chipping away at the tower, and now he also has to worry about the right side as well.
1263, the mark on Vtor's top right-hand tower. Lead currently for Wallace, but
Posting the video about QR codes.
Precarious here. And you see Earthquake doing its work to clear the first half of that. Skelly's clean up the backhand. No damage from that graveyard. Not something we can say very often.
It's posting now.
Lately with graveyards.
Why is he acting like he's playing? I was
can't
posting a
remember last
video
time
about
I
the
said
free
that.
QR
Right here,
codes.
36 seconds left. We're seeing aggression by Vtor, and it feels like he has a 3-card cycle going on, but he just clearly doesn't with no champion involved. Very
Muted that
impressive
guy that
being
was
able to
spamming.
cycle so quickly.
And this time, we
doesn't
see
hit.
the Earthquake on offense.
What's he going to do about that Valk on top of the tower?
Oh, my word. And now Vtor changes lanes. Graveyard to the right-hand side. Hog has to get past this. Earthquake trying to do some work. Log to clear. Skelly's on, and that's going to be game number
Bruh.
3 for Vtor. Match point for the Pride of Portugal.
Wow.
The Pride of
Wallace
Portugal.
with a massive
All right, I'm
aggro.
back.
Hog had to be 1 tile to the right. It would have taken the aggro. The Valk would have walked back. Instead, it doesn't happen. Gets 3-4 swings on top of the tower.
I can't believe Rich
Just
said
like that.
Evo lost.
I felt like it was a dominant performance from Wallace. I thought he was doing great throughout that entire matchup.
Oh
And,
my
you know,
God,
it's
bro.
just
Evo
one
log.
mistake.
It's good
That's all that
content,
graveyard
right?
is. You're waiting for one mistake from your opponent. Can you capitalize on it? And Vtor absolutely did right there.
Oh
When you
man,
think
that's
about
so
where
funny.
Wallace's mental energy is being focused in that matchup, right? And Vtor is really focusing mental energy on
Unconvented, my cousin
the
getting out
offensive side
of
the
jail
board where you have a
tomorrow.
push.
Hope they
Fine.
get on the right path. Wish
Defensively,
you the
he's
best.
really
And
just
them.
thinking about a single layer, and that's the Hog with the EQ support. Whereas when you look at what Wallace was focusing, having to deal with, Wallace was dealing with 3 different layers, right? He was dealing with his offensive attack on the Hog side, but then both the
Bruh,
bridge
I gotta
fight
shout
and
out.
the graveyard fight, right? So we saw some of the biggest damage in that left-hand lane come from when the Furnace escaped. So you think about kind of what you're kind of trying to keep track of. You're keeping track essentially of 3 points.
That's
whereas
so funny.
Vtor's only keeping track of 2 points at the same time. And so you get into those tight, crazy situations. You're playing defense on 2 levels, and that Hog, you know, it's not a mistake that you can make at this level, but you think about how much your RAM is being eaten up by that 2-layer defense that you're playing, and that's where you see that Hog play just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Going against Graveyard, it's always going to put you in a
Galleys to
difficult
1v1.
spot.
We're just chilling
It's
today.
like
Not doing
3 game
1v1s.
points, and then
100K
you have,
likes.
like,
What up?
18
Thank you guys.
side
Less than an
points.
hour,
Yes.
100K. Watching a
To-
tournament.
yeah. Is your
Y'all wanna
opponent
see
gonna
their faces
poison
more?
with the Graveyard? Okay, no. Well, I just wasted the EQ and the log, even though I didn't need to, I guess. Like, there's so many small things. that
Rich
they
is
get
the
to
guy
do,
on the
you
right
have
that
no
said,
choice but to react. And if you
Evo log,
don't
shout
get
out
to
to Phone
predict
Cats.
against that kind of deck, I thought Vtor did an absolute stellar job of keeping his opponent on his toes, and it just gave him an opportunity to win.
That's interesting, thinking about graveyard defense being reactive rather than being able to be predictive at all. And that's a very big difference between the very simple. The Hog attack is very simple. The Hog is going to cross the bridge, usually at the same spot, every once in a while somewhere different, and you just maybe vary up how you defend that so you don't get earthquaked to oblivion over and over again. Versus what you're talking about is you can be a little predictive there against the Hog, where not so much. Again, I never thought
Evo
of it
guards,
really
I don't know. I don't
context
even know if it's
for
real. I'm
graveyard.
so confused.
So, okay, now we have.
I think
match
it's real,
point
but I don't
for
know if it's
Vtor.
guards. I don't want to say
And
too
let's
much.
get into it.
But I am aware
Log
that that was
EQ,
posted on Reddit. I'm not going to
lightning
act
NATO
like
bar
I didn't
barrel.
see that.
All gone along with the snowball and the vine, so it looks like it's going to be a bait out of Wallace, and Vtor showing RG potentially here.
Another minor
So
deck,
Wallace
man.
does
Oh, game
have
big, yeah.
mortar available to him, so it could be either just straight up bait or it
Same
could
guy that got
be
second in Jinxie's
mortar
tournament. What
bait.
up?
Still have to wait for that, and then Vtor on the other side. This is probably going to be your RG giant skeleton, or not giant skeleton, giant goblin giant, and there's the goblin machine.
Goblin
so, yeah,
machine.
Goblin giant.
Man, I know I can make a good voice
Wallace
acting
running
video.
A variation
167 to
with
2.
a direct damage spell. Because
Totally
what we
real.
saw in the last game against Viper was he an Inferno Tower here for Wallace.
Man,
And
Minor
we're certainly happy
Inferno.
to have that against the Goblin Giant deck. You know, what we saw from Wallace last time.
I don't know if we're on
and
grand
obviously a little
finals.
different
Why
with
am I
the
not
Minor, 'cause
talking
the
to
Minor
them?
you can get directly on
They
tower
can't
on top
afford
of
me.
stuff. But we saw Wallace in Game 4
Okay.
go to a deck that had no direct tower damage in that bridge spam deck. And once Vtor or once Viper was able to get the lead back, or once they were able
dang.
to make it close, he was able to steal that because Wallace couldn't create damage. Very curious to see what Wallace's game plan
Wallace is on
here
his
in
last
the
life. If he loses this, he's out.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking that it's probably going to be Rocket. I think Minor Rocket does make sense. Needs to defend that
Bruh.
Golden Knight, and that's not going to happen. That Golden Knight keeps attacking the tower. Level 13 P.E.K.K.A. gets picked up properly, but a damage advantage for Vtor at this point.
Yeah, I think that's our first Goblin Curse on the day.
Man, no one plays Goblin Curse
Has
anymore.
some targets. Vtor had to be happy to see the Stab Gobs and the Dark Goblin as potential victims of that curse.
Dude, those aren't good.
Yeah, we're going to see the curse paired with a rage quite a bit. Now that we're in double elixir, there's the opportunity to get aggressive, and that is a good curse. Going to be able to keep his Goblin
Back in the
machine
back.
alive, and now it might be in range. It is, but it forces out a big response on defense. This is going to be a massive counterattack for Vtor.
Good
Vtor
minions!
does have lots of ways to contend with this Inferno Tower. This time it will turn and get onto the Evo P.E.K.K.A. So it does its job, but we'll see.
He's
how
already
much
got another P.E.K.K.A. in
Vtor's
the
able to
back.
Use that curse and those minions to.
Are there new
distract
codes?
that
Check out
tower.
my new
Doesn't have a
video.
reset
I posted a
to it
video, so yes,
against
there's
the
2 new
Inferno
codes.
Tower.
Go watch my vid. Make sure it posted.
Vtor shaking.
Oh yeah, it posted.
And right there, I mean, the Inferno Tower not going to pull, so this Goblin Giant is going to work. The Esport's going to try and slow it down, but if that P.E.K.K.A. got a swing right there, taking out the Valk, that would have been game over. Instead, Valk
Wolverine,
saves
what
it,
up?
saves his
Tony,
life,
thank you
saves
for the
it,
heart me.
gives him an opportunity to still make it.
And even after all of that, Wallace still does have the slight lead. Has damage in both lanes, so that is a bit of a challenge.
What
And
else do
Evo
I need to
P.E.K.K.A.
change?
over to the strong side for Vtor once more. This time Wallace plays that Inferno Tower in a central location.
And I'm just trying to figure out what I would do if I was Vtor. You got to be able to protect it. I'd love to see the curse plus rage, and there we go. We are going to see that. You've got to make sure that you're keeping everything alive.
Galley
Goblin
gold,
Giant
there's a sub
taking out
goal.
the Inferno Tower, and that one little goblin putting it in
Oh
and
my.
work, getting the tower. Oh, I cannot
Oh,
believe
boy.
that it wasn't able to make it to the tower right there.
Delivery has to come down, will hold, but damage done. 1491. Wallace playing minor
Bruh.
chip here, and we have not seen a rocket yet. We are in triple elixir, and it's poison instead. Minor poison.
Yeah, that is a pretty bad situation for him. Miner's going to be able to protect the Dark Goblin, so Goblin Machine forced to be played, takes out the Dark Goblin, and then gets started punching away at the Valkyrie.
Pcats, you delete my comment?
And
What up,
Delivery's
Nate? What are
gonna
you
have to
talking
be
about?
Really pulling some work here.
You're wasting my time right now reading your
Goblin
message.
curse, but nothing there as a curse target. Wallace is going to need one more Inferno Tower and then need to get something on that opposite side.
That's game.
He does not have the Inferno Tower. Vtor, emphatic, gets the win. He is going to our LCQ final.
Wow.
Dang.
Another player to lose game one.
Where'd my comment
and then
go?
just
What
get game
comment?
two, game
I'm about to
three.
block you
I
just
mean,
for being
just
annoying and distracting me.
perfection from Vtor. It's a very difficult matchup, but he waited until his opponent
Good
made
job.
one mistake. The Inferno Tower all the way to the side. He knew that.
Pack
he
a
would be able
Goblin
to get back
Giant,
in time.
anticlimactic,
Even with the Evo
yeah.
Valk, if you apply enough pressure, you can get through, and that is exactly what happened. A perfect.
Are we about to
game
get the
number four.
banner already? No
And
way.
What a brutal couple of games back-to-back for Wallace here, who was in
We're
the
live
upper
on
bracket, was in
TikTok.
the
That's
upper
where we
bracket
get
final,
most of
was in
our
guaranteed
views
in
and
the top
donations
3,
nowadays. But wherever
but
you're
then
watching, thank you.
Wins game 1 and then gets 1, 2, 3 swept in games 2, 3, and 4 back to back.
Always
So
got
after
time to thank a
tournament,
subscriber.
6
You
and
can
2
sub to the
overall,
channel for free
then
with
goes
Amazon
2 and
Prime on the
6
purple
over
platform.
2 games to get
TWITCH.
KO'd.
And as we take a look at some of the decks, game number 1, Wallace was able to start off 1-0.
Let me zoom out for you guys.
I was worried.
Yeah,
when
I'm
it
live
got to
on
that
4
game, I thought
platforms.
a lot of the cards that he was using, the snowball,
Casters need to
drill,
drink a
goblin
Red
hunt,
Bull.
all those
I quit
together,
caffeine
it
recently.
did spell disaster potentially
But
in my mind, and that's actually exactly what
might
happened.
hop back on the
Game
wagon
number
one
2
day.
just couldn't get the damage that he was looking for. Vtor controlled the pace
Arthro,
of
thank you for
game,
the
roll
donos.
hogs,
Alicia,
plus
thank you
lightning,
again.
and then
Wolverine with the
cannon
heartbeat,
on
what up?
tournaments. It really is
Follow
as
the
simple
channel for a
as
shout
cannon
out
on
while we're in
defense.
between
It's
games.
so hard for the E-Giant to get past that. You always
Big
force out a
chillin'.
lightning as well, and that's just too
Uncle
much
Big
of
deal
what
now.
she's
I
done.
did get a shout out
Game 3,
in
we
the
go
CRL
on to
tournament.
Evo Valk Graveyard going against Hog. Came down
Purple
to
Lap,
one
yeah.
mistake
TikTok
again.
doesn't
The
like
Hog
if you
was
say
placed
other
1 tile to the
platform
left.
names.
Had it been placed 1 tile to the right, it would have taken the
They don't
Evo
want you
Valk
going
away
anywhere.
from the tower. He would have been able to defend it, but not the case. And in game number 4, we
I
just
encourage
saw
y'all to
it.
come to
Minor
TikTok. That's
poison
where we get most of
can
our
get
support.
damage, but if you give up
23
just
different
1
people have
offensive push,
donated in 1 hour
which is,
on
again,
TikTok.
what happened? It's
Thank
just
you.
too much to overcome.
It's the most
The
generous
Goblin Giant
platform.
made it
It's
to
the most
tower,
supportive
started getting
platform.
the Spear Goblin
I've had people
shots
watching on
onto the
Purple
tower,
platform
and
for
it's
like
too little too late.
8
Couldn't get
years
the
or
damage at
9
the end.
years
Well, it's 2 things I
that
want to ask
have
you about,
never
Josh.
donated.
One is, you made that
It's
claim, you made
wild, man.
that comment early on.
And then
about
every day on
the
TikTok,
different decks
someone
kind of
just
being
donates,
cannibalized
and they
in game
just
2. And
found
also
my
think about
stream for the
game
first
1.
time.
But think about game 2, right?
And they're
How
like,
much
oh,
got
just found your channel.
burned that has synergy. And we'd
Like,
seen
where would you
Wallace
focus
run
on,
the
you know?
Hog Lightning deck a number of times. Game 3, he goes Hog EQ. Obviously, he was doing pretty well in that one. But you have that kind of that impact going on. And then we get into game number 4, and we have this
Zoomed
minor
out.
poison deck. And
Yeah, I made a video with the
can't believe
QR
that's on
codes. Go
team.
check it
Minor
out.
Poison
It's on
Inferno
TikTok.
Tower and competitive in any sort of
Hope you get a
recent time.
legendary.
It's been quite a while since B-Rad was playing competitive Clash Royale.
TikTok gives coins
So,
to viewers for
I look
free.
at that,
Good.
and I'm thinking
Give them
about
to me.
that cannibalization
Please
early
and
on.
thank you.
So I'm looking at those impacts, but then also wondering, would Minor Rocket have been more effective there at the end? Would the point would a
All
poison
right,
on
how far are we?
defense to clear some of the minions and slow things down at some point have been good early on? Either way, you talk about the best of 4, the best of 5 situation championship rounds. We've kind of seen that
Okay.
twice.
We're
and
down
that's
to
why
the
we
final
get a
fight.
Vtor versus Viper matchup for our grand final, where one of these two will be our last world finalist.
Big fan, what
We've
up?
had an incredible weekend of action. So many back and forth matches. Back
Yo,
and forth
Fab,
sets
thank you for the
overall.
heart me, man.
But now we are here. Viper has only played 3 sets overall. That is crazy to see. I mean, we look at Coco. He got eliminated, an hour and a half. He's played 4, I believe. So pretty crazy that he hasn't had. He played 5 exactly.
Actually, hold on. Let me just double check that. I might even be under. Let me
He
just
played-
make sure it's 5. I think Coco might have played 6. Coco played 6 matches.
Oh my
Bruh.
goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's incredible for Viper because he just hasn't burned decks.
Yeah.
You're still unsure if he's wanting to go with the meta of the tournament or the meta of his own, and that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
dangerous combination for Viper. A huge lead even just going into the match.
Well, and looking at this, over the course of 10 games played, 2, 4, 6, 8, Viper has played 9 different decks over the course of 10 games played, right? So that's another thing, too, is we've seen him only run 1 deck more than once. In general, it has been just keeping things very, very kind of
Someone got an
unpredictable.
emote.
And then you look at Wallace. Wallace has played 11 games. Look at Vtor. Vtor's played
Tight.
11 games. Over the course of that,
When
1,
is the
2, 3, 4,
CRL?
5,
I mean, this
6,
is a
7,
part of it, but yeah,
10 decks.
the
So
main thing is
Vtor
later.
has also been pretty varied.
Viper
although
Hog XE
maybe
guy?
a
I
bit
think so.
more, some more overlap in some of those decks.
Use Barbarian
But you have
Hunt.
2
I
guys
played
who've
Barbarian
really
Hunt
been
in the
deep into
Jinxie
deck
tournament.
pool, and we are ready. Keep in mind, folks, this is a best of 5. Viper is the upper bracket champion. Viper, if he wins this match, he wins the tournament, the LCQ, and goes to World Finals. Vtor, if he wins this one, he has to do it again. So 3 wins away for Viper, 6 wins away from World Finals for Vtor.
What? Okay.
Number 1 seed of the tournament going against the number 6 seed, basically.
Kind of confusing.
This is exactly what you would ask for. I mean, Viper has had himself a tournament. He's played so well. Vtor as well, just very consistent. Just a
pancake on the witch
of how the meta was evolving throughout the tournament. And it felt like when he lost his set, it felt like he didn't adapt quickly enough.
Okay, minions died to the furnace.
It was obvious that he was just ready.
First to 3 or first to 6? Yeah. Soko with a heart me. Thank you. What up?
Furnace will meet the machine. This time with running the...
Ooh, Monk. Oh, he's RG. Top guy's RG, right? Post QRs. Check my video. I just posted a video with QR codes. Go enjoy, Maddox.
Vtor, he has answers, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The Vine's going to put in work, and it's going to get the shot before he gets stunned. The mini Peck has also taken that out, so left tower down to 1265, right tower down to 2224. And a perfect start if you're Viper.
Casper saw me get a shout out. Yeah, man. I said I got Evo log.
So good.
Yeah, you know, giving me flashbacks to 2023.
Wow, what a good lead.
World Finals, so
Cheesy with the rose. What up? G, thank you for the follow.
I really wouldn't
Thank you, Go. What up? What up? Y'all know I spread the wealth, man. Going to turn it up.
Ewiz sets up in the back, and you know, you talk about what the state of our meta right now. There are so many cards that kind of have had fallen to the wayside, and just because of the way the meta has shifted, you know, we've seen a lot of Electro Wiz today, whereas Ewiz was kind of dead and competitive for a long time.
Yeah, and at this point, it just seems like kind of necessary to use it in one of your best of 5 sets. Right there, Evo Wish on top of the tower, getting it all the way down to 659. And honestly, looking at the matchup, I feel like I saw this yesterday, and people were talking about this exact matchup, and it was like, okay, well, the Ewiz does so well against the Goblin Machine because it can reset the targets, it slows down the Goblin Giant, and I think that must have been before some sort of balance change, because it looks like Viper's matchup the entire way.
No Goblin Curse.
So
make Furnace, but instead it's Ice and attacks Ice Wizard and spawns Ice Spirit.
But it does not reflect the Evo Witch, so Furnace has to come out. This is a lot at the bridge, though. And it will end up being almost for nothing. First Royal Giant down for Vtor as we are deep into our sudden death period.
Yeah, perfect timing right there. And honestly, a good fisherman from Vtor to snipe the
I mean, he needs a Monk in front with an RG, but that doesn't even seem good enough.
Going to be able to do enough.
Furnace needs to hit the minions.
His opponent puts the Monk all the way in the back, believes that he can get to the tower because of it, and he will. That's going to be one shot and a second. And he is close to taking out this tower.
This is the most important push for Vtor in game 1. Evo RG getting on tower, doing lots of damage here. Vines do slow it down.
He doesn't have a big spell.
Stymie one more effort from Viper. He's been able to turn these pushes
Andy, thank you for the follow.
Into big counter pushes. Needs to do it one more big time. Monk reflecting. Mini P.E.K.K.A not pulled. Machine is pulled away. Ewiz trying to get some stuns in. Log plus RG 741.
I believe he missed the Vines. I'm not sure if he played them down in time.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, the minion getting the one hit right there. That changes everything.
Vtor was doing such a good job of making this competitive in the final seconds, but just a little bit of escaping, and that flips it back in Viper's favor. Game number 1 for the Frenchman. Needs 2 more to make World Finals.
All right. So one person needs to get 3 wins, the other guy needs to get to 6. It's almost like the Jinxie 99 to 1 thing, you know?
Yeah, it's just so hard to stop. You can't stop the Goblin Machine. I'll say it now. If you're not using it in a best of 3, best of
Riley
5,
was more
you're
worried
doing
about
something
playing Rainbow Six with Jinxie
Viper with
rather
a
than
little
grinding
adjustment
for
here. He played
CRL.
Goblin
Bro,
Giant
is that shots
before,
fired?
But with the Prince and the bar barrel in there, this time just that, or with the Prince in there alongside the, what was it that he had?
I almost
that
want to
was
take a
different
photo
in
of
there?
that
It's the
comment
Witch
and make a
involved
video about
and
it, bro.
the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, it was that he played the Prince and the, I had it up just a second ago, where did you go? Goblin Giant, oh, it got pushed down because everything moved. Hold on.
Shoot, messed
There
me
we
up.
go. Where did it go? Well, he had the Prince in there before. Goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A. Kind of opting for a different bit of pacing. And then, yes, the machine getting in the mix there for this
Bruh.
one as well. And absolutely opened things
I took a
up.
pic of that comment.
It was
I might
really
make a bit on that. Just seems like,
the
you know,
pressure of the Witch and the mini P.E.K.K.A. opening stuff up here.
controversial.
Was a big difference. And it was kind of a valiant
I tried to play
by
Rocket League. It
Vtor
gave me a headache.
to battle back, but he was kind of finding some difficulty controlling everything as that fisherman was getting pulled off, and then you kind of refunnel back in towards the tower.
Yeah, I believe that Vtor played a near perfect game. A lot of it comes down to he gave up too much damage early on. I would say that matchup is probably
Who do I think
as
is going to
good as
win
it
Worlds?
gets
I have
when
no
it comes to the
idea.
Goblin Machine. The monk
Mohamed
can put in
Light,
a lot
I
of
don't know.
work. The
He, like,
fisherman
barely
can
made
gank
it,
the lane
right?
Troops. It can allow your RG to put in work, but if you make one mistake,
Taking a pee
whether
break.
it's
Be right back.
early, middle of the game, late game, you're just not going to be able to stop it.
It was Prince Furnace swapped out for the mini P.E.K.K.A. Evo Witch, so that was the big change made there. So now Hog for Viper.
And perfect timing right there to activate the Monk's ability, takes the minions out, and slows down the Golden Knight.
And I'm double checking this, but I think this is Viper's first time playing Hog Rider on the weekend.
Yeah. I don't want to just say you're wrong, but I feel like you should,
Yeah, but I'm scrolling through all the matchups today over the weekend, and no Hog Rider.
Wow. Maybe he didn't understand the dual format and thought you could only use it once per weekend.
Once a weekend? Sure.
Still unsure of what Vtor's last couple cards are. We've seen Inferno Dragon have kind of limited success this weekend, and it's usually paired with the P.E.K.K.A. or the MK, and MK going to be the deck of choice for Vtor 75.
Samuel Bentz ripping a galaxy during a pee
Yeah, haven't
break.
seen bridge spam
The audacity.
from Vtor yet this weekend, working out
Sam,
pretty well.
you still
as the
here?
Ghost
Thank
and
you,
the
man.
Minions get all over that tower, absolutely feasting. And you see Viper, a little tilt to the head there, did not like the connection.
Yo,
Yeah,
shout
not
out to
exactly
Samuel
sure
Bentz.
what
Thank you,
he
man.
should have done in that moment. He probably just had to be quicker with a couple of his cards.
Ripping
Way
a
too much
galley.
damage given up to that
That'll
Ghost.
be there all
But,
day,
I mean,
unless
when you
someone
look at
beats you, you know? Probably won't.
Viper's
Thank
deck
you, man.
and Vtor's deck, if Viper doesn't have the Monk in cycle, the Ghost wreaks havoc. So it's not shocking that that's the reason.
So Viper
why
is
Vtor's
one
in
game
the lead.
up.
And that Evo Inferno Dragon gets some good work done in before
Blue guy just needs to
Despite
win
the both
2
the-
games.
Tesla. Now the Ram Rider here to slow the Hog. And the minions do enough, but not quite as the Hog gets one
Flag.
shot. Viper really cycling these Hogs fast.
Can I make the quality better?
Yeah, if he gets a second shot, the game would
No, I'm already
be
on
a
HD.
complete 50-50. Not going to be the case, and he will have the Mega Knight get plopped down on the map. So he finally has something going. And we expect to see multiple Lightnings get cycled. but
Ooh,
Viper
he's got
still has
Monk.
an opportunity to come back right here.
And he's doing a good job of pressuring and not giving a comfortable opportunity to use that 6 elixir, right? Look at how he's playing everything way up high, out of tower range. Good Monk reflection here.
This is anyone's game. I don't know. Right now I want Vtor to win. He's
And
the
that Evo
underdog.
Dragon staying out of the danger
Banner's
zone.
not out
no
yet.
Mega Knight here for the Hog Rider. Hog's going to get at least one. The zap holds, but the Hog Rider does get one critical hit. And now the lead
No,
for
he has
Viper.
log.
Wallace trying to connect. Will the Ram Rider get there? Electro Spirit
Oh my
and
God.
does not quite stop. Lightning will do it. And you saw Vtor just with his heart in his chest, all the way up in his throat, and just barely able to sneak that one away as Viper.
Good job.
Almost stole
1-1.
Yeah, I mean, incredible defense, incredible control of the entire map by
Baby,
Viper
I'ma have
after
to
the
pick.
first minute. But the problem is, it's a 3-minute game. It's a 5-minute game. You have to go the entire way, and Vtor took
Ian with the
lead.
follow.
He-
Thank you,
he
man.
Got scary, but the thing is, these Mega Knight decks are struggling against the meta right now. And so the fact that he was able to win with it, get himself into a game 3, where again, this is our third set now, where no one is able to make it to 2-0. You become a best of 3. That could have been so dangerous for him, but he's able to walk away with
Checking
the victory
some
and get himself into a
analytics.
best of 3.
You know, I want to call out a couple of things here that we've been taught that are really interesting. First, pretty sure this is the first Zap I've seen in months in CRL, right? We're not seeing a lot of Zap being played. So you talk about not burning cards, great. But the other thing, too, is the job Vtor did down the stretch. We didn't really ever see Mega Knight defending against those Hog Riders, right? We saw using other methodologies and freeing up Mega Knight to win bridge fights rather than forcing it to be a response to a Hog Rider and then get handled elsewise. So both, it was partially Viper kind of never putting the pressure off where Vtor could use a Mega Knight on defense might be part of that, but also Mega Knight just not being the answer that Vtor went to and duct taping these defenses together against the Hog Rider late to prevent any significant damage. So then you also think about these factors, right? Whereas Viper just did the Evo Tesla gone, Evo Furnace gone, log out.
All right, I'm back.
Using EQ here, not really worried about that.
1v1 now. We're just
But,
chilling,
you know,
watching
you did
tournament
pull
stuff.
Some key pieces here.
Unk
Golden
be
Knight,
friends
Vitor's
in
not
Clash.
worried
I don't
about
really add
elsewhere.
people, but
The
thank you for watching.
The Inferno Dragon, not really worried.
Clash
Mega Knight,
commentator
you know,
like
there's plenty
Juicy.
of other solutions.
I don't know.
And then being able to sneak Zap in there. So a nice
YouTube
deck
quality
pick, you know, that
better
preserves some
blurry.
late
It's better
game
on
options
purple.
for Vtor, as now we are guaranteed at least one championship game.
Yeah, you really have to be feeling good if you're Vtor. As good as Viper has been playing, Vtor pretty much in the same vein. Like he's been playing so well, and he just has so many open options. This is incredible after the first 2. It feels like you don't even want to use probably like 10 to 11 cards.
So
Like,
they
10 to
can't
11 cards
replay
aren't really
cards.
fun to
It's so
use in these
weird.
kinda dual formats.
Tournament again? I don't know. QR code for banner, not out yet.
Wallbreaker will connect through all of that.
Yeah, poor placement right there by the Ghost. Had to be a tile over, either left or right. Would have been able to swing at both, but instead, one does connect.
All right, I got to lock in on focusing.
And one of the things to keep an eye out here is that at least so far, it seems like Viper does not have any really great responses. He has the snowball, which, you know, he wants to use to open up lanes.
Top is log bait. We're
But
kind of rooting for top
He
guy.
also has 2 different, but
Oh,
the wall
it's
breakers
not,
and the
zoomed
Goblin
in.
Barrel. No log, no barb barrel. So keep an eye on that as time goes on. Here comes the Evo Barrel.
Okay, solid executioner placed behind the King Tower. Gets the Goblins out of commission. Just trying to figure out what the last 2 cards are, because you you want to assume P.E.K.K.A. or Mega Knight plus Big Spell.
The people on
but it
YouTube are all
doesn't really
trying to
make
claim
sense.
the
You
banner.
kind of need that secondary
That's not
air
out
targeting
yet.
troop. So still just kind of waiting, sitting around, trying to figure it out.
And another wall breaker has to get eaten by Viper. So maybe he's feeling like he can create a big push. And wow, first time seeing the boss today.
Yeah,
Boss
this
Bandit.
definitely makes a little bit more sense right there. Good timing on the giant snowball. And a clean defense, but now again you do have to worry about that, and that was almost one of the best Boss Bandit activations I have ever seen, but instead doesn't make it to the wall breaker.
And this Viper is forced to eat these Goblin Barrels.
Wow.
Vines will be enough when you add in the DPS and the Ice Spirit.
Yeah, I just don't even know if he's going to be able to even defend this one. Gets the left tower down to 1138, right tower 1369. It's Boss Bandit struggling.
Whoa.
This time, Boss Bandit getting a few pieces taken care of.
Wow.
Evo actually on the left-hand side. Goblin Barrel to the right-hand side. You got to have Snowball here. You don't have it. Ghost plus the
Come on,
Berserker to
Vtor.
clean up both of Viper's towers.
Red's
in
the
difficult
underdog.
straits.
We're rooting for Red.
It does just take one big
Dairy.
spam push to make a
Dari,
difference.
thank you for the GG.
That Evo XE will shorten the path a little bit.
Dang, man.
Right
Double
there,
connect.
Both wall breakers connecting, getting the left tower down to 747, right tower down to 618. And Vtor just dominating.
Thank you guys for all
this
the follows.
entire game. It's looked like Viper has never had a chance to even pull out a victory.
When you see he had to eat that damage, he has to save the elixir and figure out how to overwhelm. He just can't, he has not found the math yet. That was a great Boss Bandit. Xe clearing.
God dang.
Vines, though, shutting things down. And Vtor now going to Evo Barrel. I don't know if there's any way to stop this.
Okay, staying
Wow.
alive. I was going to say the exact same thing. You just got to it first. So cannot believe that he is still in this game. 44 seconds
Wow.
left. Trying to go in with the lightning. It's just not going to work. He had one last opportunity if he had been able to get 2 shots off with that Xe and if it was targeting the tower. But because it's not, it's what tower do you want if you're Vtor, and he takes the left one.
I
Match
commented
point
Evo Witch on your video. Now I'm
in
being
favor
spammed.
of Vtor, of course.
How you being
not a World
spammed?
Championship qualifying point because Vtor from the lower bracket has to beat Viper twice. But if he does win here, he pushes us to a grand reset on the grand final. And that would be
Yeah, the Boss
fascinating
Bandit
for
did
us.
ability
Vtor
wall
now,
vined.
with the chance to
I can't
join some
monk
pretty
ability wall
rarefied air
vined.
of being a 5-time world finalist.
Chris, you're my
But
hero.
he needs to get this win and then
Did
3
you
more
ever
after that.
know that
Viper,
you're
you know, we
my
haven't seen Viper really face any true adversity yet. And now we see him with his back to the wall with an elimination, or not with elimination, but with 2 match points coming up for his opponent.
You are
Yeah, it'd
the
be really interesting
wind
to see if
beneath
he's even
my
gone down 1-0 in one of these best of 3s. We know he's had a ton of success, and obviously he's still in the upper bracket, but yeah, I mean, this is it.
No, 1-0, yeah,
Oh,
he went 1-0.
okay.
He went down 1-0 against Wallace, and then came back with those 3. But
Okay.
he has not faced an opponent match point except in the final game
Bruh.
yet. So now he has to win 2 in a row.
I got a lot
against
of
Vtor.
windows open. My computer's
This is going
struggling.
to be really interesting, right? You have 2 such interesting, different kinds of players. Vtor working his way up through the semi-pro ranks has always
We're
been
done with
someone
corners,
who
guys.
you
We don't
think
do
of
that
as
anymore.
Playing all different kinds of decks, all different kinds of styles. Truly came up through the semi-pro ranks, like all the way back.
I've been tired lately. I quit
seeing him
doing
in matches in
caffeine.
2019
Before stream, I
as
would
a
drink 5-hour
semi-pro, and then
energy.
getting his CRL shot in the fall season of 2020.
Yeah, I've been staying
And
up
then
late,
on
waking
the
up early.
Other side of things, you have Viper, who is kind of the opposite. Has been known as a true, unique, one of those guys with a deck that's named after him, kind of ladder 1 tricks.
I go
He's
to
had
the
his
gym
moments
while
in
tired.
CRL. So 2 very, very different directions
Come
here.
home even more
And I'm
tired.
wondering what kind of experience they pull on as they go into these matches. But again, I need to go do the math here. There's a very limited number of players who have made it to 5 World Finals. And so for Vtor, 2020, 21, 22, and 23, if he
Viper's
makes it
the
today,
underdog.
will join that
I'm cheering
very
for the
small
underdog.
5-time club. And we'll have to,
Can't
we'll make
believe
sure that
Riley's
we have
out.
that data for you when we get to Worlds this year. Right now, let's look at game number 4 right in front of us.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about Muhammad Light and if he's only at 5 or if he's at 6.
If
Mom's
Vtor
at
wins
5,
this, they have to
he made it
start
all-
over and
he's
do
made
a
it to
new
all
best of 5.
World Finals in the CRL.
Went to bed at 3,
No,
wake
he's
up at
only
8.
21, 22, 23, 24.
And I cooked?
No, he's only at 4. Oh no, 5
Okay.
now. He will be joining.
5
He's
now.
joining. He's joining
I thought
the
you meant
5-time
am I
club
cooked? I was
with
like,
this
yeah.
World Finals appearance.
You're cooked, buddy.
Yeah, just to give a little bit of context on how rarefied
Oh,
that
oh,
is.
you meant am I cooked? Yeah, you're
Finally,
cooked.
Mo is there.
5 hours?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know.
Creatine
Morton is
helps
part
with
of
sleep
that.
deprivation. Rich stays yapping.
Lucas might be
He
close.
yaps my name, so, yap away. Yap away, King.
Yeah, it's just a very short list.
Yeah, Lucas is joining the 5-time club as he made it in 2020, 21, 22, and 24.
Go
So Lucas is
Vtor.
joining the
Go
5-time
Red.
club.
Ah, fixed screen shoot.
Oh no.
Archer Queen plus guards, missed fireball could spell doom, disaster, L, loss.
Did Archer Queen ability yet?
Skeleton King gets down, but not before the Archer Queen locks onto the tower. The Zappy will finally retarget the Archer Queen, but he's taken 1,500 damage.
Good.
And he's just down.
Flex tricep. Shout out to Martin. Tricep day is coming up. Okay.
Incredibly easily, and it is now even elixir.
Today I just did
but
4
not
miles of
one
walking.
Tower damage.
And I really love how Vtor is both giving himself a chance to win here, but also kind of taking some, we talk about preserving for game number 5. Playing Bats, playing Dark Prince, two cards I don't think we've seen at all today. Archer Queen, which we've seen today, but definitely like on the champions list, a little bit less used.
Yeah, definitely expecting a potential Royal Hogs deck, but Lightning at a cycle, probably not super likely, so definitely interesting to use.
Viper would need to
Dark
lose
Prince.
4 more
Maybe he's
times.
trying to predict drill as well.
Well, definitely covering lots of bases.
Vtor needs to lose 2 more times.
But
and
either
then
way,
he's
even if
out.
The call ended up incorrect. Still in a good position here.
Bat's going to try and put in a lot of work. AQ going to be able to defend this pretty
Good
well.
damage.
But RG still going to get a couple shots. Gets the tower down to 21-14 and still an opportunity, but it's definitely looking like Vtor should have this locked up as long as he plays to the best of his abilities.
Dude, how come some of the Evos have
Get the
crazy
skeletons
voice
off.
acting?
Miner goes to the outside
Like the
spot.
Evo Exy and the Evo Mega
really
Knight
does
have the
still
sickest voice acting. And our Evo RG, I don't even know if it does anything.
10:47.
Is that fair?
Viper sets up. And the fireball, not enough, just barely. Archer Queen stays alive. Wizard does connect. That could be critical. 1833. Keep an eye on those numbers.
Yeah, and as hot as the start was for Vtor, he is struggling to get damage. It
Vtor?
just feels like every single time he goes on offense,
Hit a
he's kind of
skelly.
throwing 5 elixir away for 150 damage. And that's never what you want to be doing. You want to be getting 300 to 400 if you're running one of these minor poison decks, and it's just not happening for him. So definitely has to worry as this game heads into triple.
That cannon was so early.
He sets it to the left. Final minute.
Shout out to
Something
Holy.
happens.
Shout out to Arthro. What up?
Fisherman is in range. Down to 851. About 1,000 HP separating these two. Evo Wizard does. not
Evo
target
Wizard has
King.
good voice acting. Riley got eliminated.
Vtor has a
Someone
lot
in
to worry
chat said
about.
that Riley's been too focused
Dark
on
Prince to
playing
work on the
Rainbow
skeleton.
Six with Jinxie and not focusing on Clash Royale. I don't know.
There is a real opportunity for him to win this game. It
Oh
was
my.
such a terrible
Oh
start. He
my.
gets a second shot.
Viper, 2 big ones. Miner to the back. Vtor knows this is probably over. You see him slam the table. He is
Bruh.
so frustrated.
Okay,
Now
still
getting
has to
miners
worry about
in.
the Dark Prince.
The Dark Prince goes the wrong way. The Dark Prince goes the wrong way. Poison in. Is there another miner? Arrows. Poison trying to tick. Not going to do it.
God.
Game 5 on its way.
YouTube is what sold him. He's
Oh
too focused on content.
My word.
Wow, Viper.
It's happened to a
steals
lot of
one
pros.
Right there, and I think
Crust,
it
tell me
really
more.
comes down to the deck composition. I was not a huge fan of that. It felt too slow, too little offense and too little defense. When a deck feels that way, that's never a good sign. And I mean, he took a 1,500 HP advantage.
Would you say
and
the
it felt
same
like
thing
it
about
could've been
other
anybody's game
people?
at that point if you were just taking a look at the decks?
All the Fortnite
Yeah, that
YouTubers?
was,
So it happened in
a
Fortnite
tough
too?
one, and you can see
Are you
how
better than Riley?
frustrated Vtor
Me and
slamming
Ian
the deck
beat
to
Riley
pound
and
shaky.
Jinxie,
Definitely
so
frustrated to let that one get away from him.
I don't know.
And now this is the money moment,
GG.
right? This is where the coaches and the analysts really earn their keep, especially if you're on Vitor's side here, facing a best of one, a one game to decide. Do you continue on
Good luck.
and reset this bracket, or will
Clash
Viper be
Royale is
filling
fun.
out
You just can't
that
let it
final
frustrate
spot
you.
for DreamHack Atlanta? And
Riley
man,
making
you know,
more
look-
money than ever
okay,
because
so
of
here's the
YouTube,
question,
because
though,
of
right? As we
Jinxie.
look
Why
at
would he
this,
stop?
there is that question of
Antoine, I might write that
Vtor
down and
maybe-
say it in the
maybe making
video.
a mistake here, thinking about Game 5 a bit too much with the deck picking, but also he does
Bruh.
have kind of a bigger breadth and depth as we go into Game 5 here.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. He's got a ton of options to him. But the thing is, like, if you take a look at all the decks he's been using today, in this exact best of 5, it just
Riley,
feels
YouTube
like
money is up because of
maybe
Jinxie.
3 of them are a little too new, too fresh.
Why is your voice deeper when
not-
you turn off
not
the
strong
filter?
enough.
I speed up my
feels
voice
like-
and it makes it high
It
pitch.
feels like he's prepared for
Riley
the best
got
of 7,
kicked out.
the way
Yeah,
these
we're
decks
kind of
have been
talking
set up.
about it. Banner
Yeah,
QR
and, you know,
code,
it's
not
interesting.
yet.
Take a look at these at the coaches. I'm finding out that trainer
It
Lore
could
is
be
helping
after this
Viper,
game if
and Game Saver is
Vtor
Vitor's coach.
loses.
So I know the Game Saver has had some success this season, and this is really going to be one of those ones. This upcoming pick is one of those ones that I think is really going to be a pretty big factor as maybe how you look at some of these coaches and their picking here. So game number 1, Goblin Giant takes the win for Viper over Vtor's Royal Giant. Game 2, Vtor responds with the Ram Rider Mega Knight to beat the Hog Rider deck. A great defensive effort by him there. Vtor gets game number 3 with the double bait deck up against Viper's Bridge Spam with the Boss Bandit and Exy. And then finally, game 4, Viper ties things up. Royal Giant against the Minor Archer Queen Poison deck. So thinking about as we go into the final game, Vines out
Evo log,
for both
Evo
players.
log.
Fireball left. I mean, Lightning is gone.
This could be
Earthquake
the
is
last
gone,
game.
And
If blue
let's
wins,
see.
it's over.
Lightning,
I
Earthquake,
want
and
red to
Fireball,
win so
arrows
we
all
get more
gone
content.
for Viper. So we're thinking either Rocket or Poison. If he goes big spells here, other side of things.
I did play
Fireball, Lightning,
balloons. Yeah,
Poison
that
gone.
game was
So Vtor
confusing.
Does have EQ open, does have Rocket open.
I forgot
those
who
small
I
spells
liked.
only.
I liked the Trapper guy. What was he? Engineer?
And
So-
Viper, cycles.
I loved Balloon Trap Engineer.
Viper definitely in game number 4 created his deck knowing that his opponent could be running Goblin Giant, Goblin Machine. I believe game 5 is going to be somewhat similar where he's going to make sure that his deck can counter that. And Vtor just no Gob Giant, Goblin Machine spam, instead going in with the Skeleton King Witch spam.
Merge tactics? Frick that game.
So drill for Vtor. Trying to take advantage
Oh,
of
brother.
the Valk being out. Will get some damage here. And kind of a classic minor wall breakers here for Viper. Bit of a throwback style-wise.
Yeah, really creative defense from Viper right there, using the wall breakers.
Both
not
decks
allowing
are
the Goblins
annoying.
to get any shots whatsoever on top of the tower. And then because he used the miner on top of the bomber, it protected.
Did you get in
the
trouble
wall
for
breaker
accidentally
in order to
joining
force
the
out
Jinxie
arrows.
game?
Just
No,
a-
I said I was sorry.
Something
and,
that
you know.
this game has potentially never seen the way that push was set up. It was just a very creative line from him.
Vtor not liking the timing there as the Valk cycled in the back was pretty much exactly the right timing there. Maybe switching lanes for Vtor to try to get away from those Valks. We'll see.
Ooh, long range Inferno.
Tower for Viper.
Which counters the wall breakers? I mean, Valk counters
Inferno
the witch.
Tower plus Evo Valk going to be able to defend everything pretty properly. Viper has no offensive spell, like no offensive small spell, but he does still have the poison, and he's going to get aggressive with these wall breakers at the bridge.
And good read there from Vtor. Arrows high, the Skelly King in the back. But it definitely feels like he's feeling the stress. of
I
this
can't
matchup.
believe I said I got Evo log and you read it.
Yeah, wouldn't be shocked if we saw another miner placed at the bridge. Instead, Evo Snowball going to get played, getting the tower low down in 1973. So a lot of chip damage. Vtor dominating this game so far.
2 Valks on the board, Miner to the inside. And this could be a problem. Evo wall breakers. Arrows do come back, but there's goblins behind.
Come on, Red.
Skelly King cleans up. Damage in, though. Pretty tight, about 200 HP separating these two. And we are in sudden death. Reminder, folks, if Vtor wins, we reset and play another best of 5. If Viper wins, that is it. He goes to World Finals.
Go Red.
Going in with the bridge Evo Valk. Evo Valk to protect the wall breakers. Wall breakers take out the Goblin Hut. And this miner in the back is getting a ton of damage. Clean defense from Viper. And so really gonna basically just tie it up. A good situation for Viper.
Uh-oh.
Vtor just really having trouble with the multi-layered attack here with the miner wall breakers. Right? We've seen he's had to kind of stop the wall breakers in funky ways. And here he goes, playing the Skeleton King to the back, doesn't pick up the miner and has to arrows the wall breakers. So a lot of chaos all over.
Caught something.
That Evo snowball, pretty perfectly timed, arrows to clear, and the wall breakers on the Evo have to come out on defense. And Vtor might opt to eat those.
Yeah, super massive play right there. Again, going in with the very aggressive arrows, getting the goblins, trying to get them on tower. 40 seconds left.
Uh-oh, spell cycle. Come on, Red.
Right now.
Miner doing its work. And we are so tight. 6:27, 7:97.
30 seconds. They're
Poison
neck
cycle
and
now
neck.
from Viper. Last 30 seconds. Drill's going to go low. Skellies, are they going to hold the Valk? And they don't. Wall breakers almost connect. 446.
It's a tie. It's a tie. It's a
Tie
tie.
game at the moment. Miner into the top right. The Hut doesn't catch. The Hut doesn't catch. Evo snowball plus arrows, and that's it.
We're going to another best of 5,
We're going to a
baby.
reset.
Wow, incredible offensive pressure from Vtor. Time and time again, Viper forced to defend.
I'm not playing the game. Let's go.
In that moment, just so aggressive.
They got to
The
do a
offensive
whole
snowballs,
nother
the
best of
offensive
5.
snowballs, the offensive arrows just created pressure that Viper could not stand against.
God
And
dang.
wow, I really thought that in that final minute, Viper would have the advantage. And
Thank
that
you for all the
just was
follows.
Not the case.
Shout out again to
That was
Samuel
such
Benz
a
for ripping the
crazy
galley today.
performance from Vtor to hold on. And, man, the Evo snowballs.
Yeah, that means
really
we don't
doing
get the
their
banner
work
for like another
to
30
make
minutes.
room
You're
for
right.
for the goblins from those drills to connect. And it's really interesting. You think about the direct damage situation here. And
Yo,
how you
Nick,
cover
Stack,
it.
thank you guys
I
for
know doesn't really-
following.
doesn't really make
Jacob,
sense
what
in
up? Thank you
hindsight.
for the
think about,
follow.
like, what's the miner doing? And the miner just, a couple more ticks here and there, and we're seeing an absolutely different tune. But
Ooh-wee.
Vtor doing
I
a
was
really
playing
good job. We
miner
talked
for a
about
little
Vtor
bit.
being kind of a patient player, but we've seen today when he's in trouble, Vtor
Ken
doing
with
a
the
really
follow.
good job
What
of
up?
staying calm, but being high pressure to get that damage. What a win from Vtor.
Yeah, so impressive. And this best of 5 is just back and forth. Viper taking game 1, Vtor taking 2 and 3. Viper bringing it all
Junior
the way
following
back,
the
but
channel. Thank you,
Vtor
bro.
able to keep his dreams alive. I mean, all of these matchups, Viper, I loved his game. Number 1, Goblin Giant, Goblin Machine, always.
Roki Jada, thank you for the
Game
follow.
2 and 3 Vtor
YT
was able to win
phone
with
cats.
the MK
I got that
Ram,
name
Lightning
everywhere.
Zap, followed by Bait. I think Bait is definitely underutilized that we've seen this weekend. I always loved that from him. Game number 4, I really love the deck from Viper. The RG Giant, or the RG Tombstone Fireball. It was very clear that he was prepared and ready to go against Goblin
I
Giant.
don't know what
He didn't
language
get
or
that
I don't know how
matchup,
to
but he was
read
still
that, but
able
thank
to
you for
make
the
a
follow.
huge
What
run
up?
From behind victory, and then game 5.
I think
mean,
that script
that-
is
Game 5 was a 50-50 matchup. Whoever
Anybody know
played
what
better
language
would
that
win
is?
that, and right there, Vtor played it 51-49.
Paradox, thank
just
you.
a smidge better, and he was able to walk away winner of the first best of 5.
Well, and you saw how much difficulty he was having with the wall. He had to eat a bunch of
Brian
wall
following the
breakers that he
channel.
didn't want to. Like we talked about, that multi-layer.
Someone said
having to play
Armenian?
defense
Is that
kinda
true?
Low and high, which happens on both sides of the board when you're playing.
I copped a
the
new
drill
watch
deck
if you
versus
guys
minor
haven't
wall
seen
breakers,
it.
but they
Check
get
it out.
faster with the minor wall breakers. And I think that one of the big decisions he made was when
It's
he
a
decided to
dive
just let
watch.
the Evo wall breakers
Let me shine my
go
light on it
fully
on my
hit that
iPhone.
left-hand tower. Not worth it trying to defend and spend elixir on that one. The elixir, you're not going to lose on that side of the board. You're going to lose on the right-hand side tower, not on that left-hand side tower. Really mature choice there to save that elixir, and ended up getting just what an unbelievable last-second win.
She's a
And now we
beaut.
get a bracket reset, and we just saw a best of 5 go all the way to that 5th game, and now these guys have to dig deep one more time. And this is it, folks. The winner of this best of 5 takes the last spot for World Finals. And there's obviously so much on the line for both of these guys. But You gotta wonder
It's not a
about
Rolex,
the,
it's just a
the
dive
moves
watch.
maybe of Viper, who has now tasted defeat.
The
for
brand
first
is
time
Orient,
on
and
this
it's
weekend.
called a Kamasu.
Yeah,
Really
I mean,
popular.
you know he's
It's
been
a great
frustrated. He
entry-level
finished 11th.
Japanese
He was
dive watch.
One off the cutoff of making
Automatic.
it to the finals without needing to go there. He makes it
Sapphire
through the upper
glass,
bracket.
like,
You have to
hard to
assume that
scratch.
he's thinking, I told you guys, I belong there. Why-
Screw
I
down
shouldn't
crown
even
so
be
it can go
forced to do
underwater
this,
really
but I
far.
guess I'll do it. I guess I'll win 15.
Like, I could go, you know,
and
snorkeling
now,
while wearing
you
this
know,
watch
he
and
has
be
to
fine.
reset from all of that. He can't.
Lane with the follow. What up?
He can't be thinking about what's happened this year. It's what happens now.
We
It's
back.
what happens in this best of 5.
Wait, you dive? No,
And
it's
here
just
we
like
go.
it's a fashion
Reset
thing for me.
on.
But I could.
Winner goes to World Finals.
The brand is
Loser has a whole
Orient.
year to think about what went wrong.
Japanese company. Aiden spamming your awesomes. Thank you, dude. All right. Best of 5. They started over. And now they switch sides. So if I'm rooting for the same guy, Vtor, who's the
opens Goblin
underdog,
Giant.
we're rooting for blue.
And I really like Goblin Giant as a deck number 1 kind of deck. I know that your opponent. That's actually, I don't know. As long as you're placing it down, I'm always going to be a fan of that. I think Goblin Giant, Goblin Machine is just so strong. It's hard to know whether you should keep it or use it early. And right there, really clean defense. I thought Viper was going to lose 3 or 4 different ways, but instead, solid defense.
We'll give Vtor about a half elixir advantage as the first minute ticks away.
Thank you guys for all the support during the chillest
Both
Clash
players
Royale
taking a moment
stream.
here to
CRL time is
breathe,
nice, bro.
reset.
250 views. We've gotten a bunch of follows today. We've gotten some subs. Thank you,
And
everybody.
Viper
Wow.
goes ahead and gets an early rocket going. We've seen
it's-
Viper run rocket with Miner, but this is an interesting configuration with this Miner drill rocket.
Yeah, I've seen this drill quick cycle deck be used.
no
but
miner,
with the
just
vines
drill
instead of the
rocket.
I do like the addition of the rocket. That way you get to keep vines for a later day. Right here, vines would be pretty important in this matchup. This is going to be just so tough to defend over and over again.
And the Rage, does he get that wall, that bomber off? And he does. Machine going to tower, and that's going to be a lot of damage from the Goblin Machine.
Sheesh. Oh, wait. We want blue to win.
Beautiful recovery to even just save
Viper
his
was
tower,
leaking
gets the tower
elixir,
down to
wow.
1938, and a really nice snowball, pushing the furnace to the opposite lane, doesn't want to have to deal with it, and misplaces, gets the wrong timing for the cannon, but going to be able to clean everything up with the skelets.
And Rocket going to go ahead and try to support the bridge fight, but the Prince,
Everyone in chat
Plus
is
the
typing
minions
claim
raged
free Evo.
and just so much elixir
It
expended
doesn't do anything.
to still get some damage in and be down. So Viper feeling the heat as he is way behind in both lanes.
Yeah, the furnace has proven to be so difficult to stop. I like the idea of getting the rocket on top of the tower and the furnace, but, you know, even when you get that going for you, you're still losing 2 elixir. These defensive rockets.
Dang,
putting in
Prince
work, but,
opposite
I mean,
lane.
It's just Prince Bridge. You can't stop the Prince Bridge.
Yo,
The Rage-
Prince.
The Rage doing so much right now as well. One Goblin gets away, one critical stab.
Pancake.
Does waste a chef boost on a dying Goblin. And again, thinking about usage here as we are now into these super championship. Almost exclusively Viper using the Princess for for the tower. A little bit of Royal Chef, whereas Vtor has really mixed it up between the Princess, Cannoneer, and Chef. Go ahead.
He
Yeah,
missed
right
the-
there, misses the snowball. Left side going to be dangerous. Right side even more dangerous. Gets the tower down to 1203. Berserker putting in work. but that's
Man,
another
Blue's doing
shot.
good.
Getting the tower down to 779, and Viper just
How do I claim my banner? It's got to be the QR codes. I posted some on my new vid. Go check them out.
Rocket coming down, misses the bar barrel. And I just don't know what you're supposed to do if you're Viper.
Get ready for game 2. Yeah, so much on the board right now. Viper trying to hold on. But now raged up Prince connects in the left-hand lane.
Vtor took some damage.
Vtor just needs to not get horse to the barn syndrome here and recognize that he's got this thing all sewn up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Viper has been
What's
able
horse to the
push this
barn
into a 4-minute,
syndrome?
50-second game is tremendous. Vtor going to take game number 1 after bringing himself to the bracket reset.
Good
Brilliant
job.
to keep the momentum going.
Juicy J got a
But,
shout
I
out?
mean,
No, I got
that,
a shout
that
out,
was
okay?
perfection defensively
Sorry to
from
Juicy
Viper.
J.
It was just
I typed
matchup
Evo log
advantage was just
and
way
Rich
too
read it.
strong right there.
Does knowing that your opponent is pretty much only going to play Princess Tower impact deck building and deck selection significantly?
I'd say it. I'd say like 10%, basically. You know that you don't have to worry about, you know, 1 or 2 things, but
My
it
shirt
doesn't affect too
says,
much. Like, yes, you know, the minion horde will get zapped,
Eat trash,
and then
be
the tower
free.
will take it. So, you know, if you
It's
knew
got
that
a
your
raccoon
opponent
on
had
it.
Cannoneer, then you know that they're probably going to have arrows. So, like, it'll change things just
Someone
a
asked
bit,
on another
but for the
platform.
most part, you know, decks and the composition of them,
And it was nice to
it
stand
doesn't
up.
totally matter. So
Rich
that's
Slatin
a
versus
great question,
P-Cats,
but it
bruh.
doesn't affect too much, but a little.
So looking at game number 1, the Drill Rocket with the Evo Snowball now out for Viper. And game number 1, the Goblin Giant Furnace, Goblin Machine Prince, and then the Rage Barb Barrel. So
I just wanna
it's interesting. Both of these decks,
do, but
you
I'm
know,
a risk.
not super cannibalizing, although I think maybe the Furnace and the Snowball both have some other applications here. Both of them kind of making
Did
games
y'all
2
know
through
that
5,
caffeine doesn't even
pretty
wake
broad
you up?
as we go
Caffeine
forward.
just blocks your
Viper so
tired
far,
receptor.
We've seen him do
So the
really
thing that
well,
makes you feel tired,
when
it
he's
just
playing
puts a
with the
wall
lead.
there.
We've seen him come
You're
back
still
from
tired.
1.
You just can't
I am
feel
really
it.
curious about the deck selection as he and Trainer Lore are in the lab trying to
Interesting,
figure out
right?
what they're doing this time around, because last game, as you said, we saw some
Good luck.
kind of suspect stuff
I'm
going
cheering
on,
for
especially
Blue,
late game.
baby. He's the underdog.
So here we go, game number 2, and Vtor's turn to go Drill Snowball.
Man, the drill snowball
Little
stuff, I'm
different
kind of
look
tired of
from
it.
what we just saw from Viper. As Viper sets up with the Valk in the back. Ice Wiz, I haven't seen a ton of Ice Wiz. I'm trying to think of how much Ice Wiz we've seen at all today. But certainly not much.
Post in chat, yes or no, and I'm going to do a video about this. Should Bobby
Vtor playing
OK
with some pressure
be a
early.
caster for Clash Royale? And every game he would be like, oh,
Snowball
Uncle's
will get a
playing the
couple of
no-skill
stabs there.
deck. What the sauce?
And that Fire Spirit might get a leap on tower, and it does. Huge Fire Spirit connection
God dang, Vitor's
for
already in a big lead.
Vtor as we pass the first 90 seconds, and he has opened up a huge lead. This is where you start getting worried for Viper. This is where you start thinking, hey, you just lost a best of 5, tight one at the end of game number of game 5. Then you just kind of got a big struggle situation in game number 1, and now here you are in game 2, having given up a big lead. Josh, you know, looking at this one, we haven't seen a ton of Ice Wiz.
What has Riley been uploading?
Yeah, and Ice was really, it should do well against the meta. The problem is, like, you know, in these best of 3s, there's just usually a better response, a better answer. Instead of the Ice Wiz, people are just
Let me go
swapping
grab
that
my
for
phone
Furnace.
charger.
And so when you have that opportunity for a card that's very similar and just kind of so much stronger, it does make sense why we haven't been seeing it. Right there, a rough
Yeah, he
giant
still does
snowball. I
Royale.
really expected a lot of damage right there, but the Valk just gets kind of pushed into the goblins.
Let me grab my charger.
Vtor with work to do on both sides, defends the Furnace on the left side with the Berserker right-hand side. A lot of splash to go to work here. Vines on offense, maybe trying to get some chip from the Valk. Berserker intercepts it just in time. And this right-hand tower just keeps on getting worked on.
Yeah, down to below 800 HP, almost below 700 HP, and Vtor just not having a problem. It's, oh my goodness, and I don't mean to overreact, but like these are massive things that.
Thank you guys for all the follows. What up?
And maybe a little early.
Yo,
on the vines on Graveyard too.
Itan, LLJ, thank you.
Viper appearing to be a little tilted.
Itan shared the live.
Berserker
Bobby has beef with Grizz. Tell me more. Who said what?
Poison value. But right there, again, the Goblin's going to work. That's game over. He's going to be able to poison another shot.
Yo, man, Vtor's killing
Vtor
it.
Clapping it up for himself.
Aiden ripping 1 million. You're awesome donos. Thank you, dude.
Lower bracket wins.
Shout out
the
to
best
Aiden,
of
75.
five, goes 3-2, up 2-0 now. I mean, he's
Vtor's
feeling
popping
himself.
off.
Vtor has 3 consecutive points to send him to the World Finals. He has
Bobby
to win
called
one
him a
of
bad
3.
word and blocked
And,
him. Oh,
you know,
no.
that's an interesting thing, right? Where you think Vtor probably has all the confidence, but we know what it's like being right there on the precipice. Whereas Viper, just after having kind of the easy street on the way to the finals, has really found himself just struggling. And we take a look at some of the matchup stuff here. And Graveyard has won this quite a lot. Thoughts on Vtor changing the story here?
Yeah, I mean, the way this was played, I really thought the matchup advantage was for Vtor. Trying to take
Yo, Itan, I'm going to block you if you keep it up. Thank you, bro. Thank you for everything. But yeah, I'm about to block you permanently.
How the matchup gets played.
5,
Evo Valk instead of Evo
4,
Tesla or Cannon.
3,
And yeah,
2,
I mean, that's basically the only difference.
1. Bruh.
I guess what it is you actually finally have pressure against pressure with those Goblin Huts. And that might be the biggest difference maker. Evo Valk against Evo
Tried
Valk.
to warn the kid.
Yeah, I would say that the Goblin Hut on Vtor's side
Tried to warn you, bro.
probably stole the show and made it a game.
So 2 games for Vtor to open up. Vtor first winning with the Goblin Giant.
So if Vtor wins one more game,
Giant Snowball, Poison,
he takes it.
Rage, Barb Barrel, all gone.
James with the follow. What up?
With the Drill,
Adam
Snowball,
Stain,
Rocket
Psyop.
Deck in
What up?
Game 1, Graveyard, and now Poison, Curse, and Barb Barrel all gone. So
Skylar with the follow. Thank you. We do have QR codes, yeah.
In terms of, not Curse, I meant
check my new video.
Vines and Giant Snowball both gone for Viper. 2 super impactful cards from the small
If he
spell
wins
side.
this game, we get a QR code.
Still has Fireball, still has Earthquake, still has Lightning. If I'm on Vtor's side, I'm
so many follows. Matt, what up?
Hog Lightning.
I already made a vid with QR codes.
A very
yeah.
likely call out of Viper or potentially Bridge Spam Lightning, but I would not be surprised to see Viper either go with like a RG Fireball deck or go to Hog Lightning, Bridge Spam Lightning.
Yeah, I love the idea. We've seen a couple.
Someone
of
said show watch. I love to.
Fireball Skeleton King deck just seems to work against Viper. I think that'd probably be a pretty good deck right now against him. I feel like after getting the
look at that
upper
baby
bracket,
blue.
Your opponent forces the reset. You want to go to comfort in game number 3. You want to go out with a bang, try and do your absolute best to give yourself a chance. I think
see
RG
the face
Fireball
and
just
how it's
counters
slotted
those
like
things.
that.
I also wonder if RG Fireball might be the way Viper goes here, but I think a Lightning deck is most likely.
All right, game on. I'll play with my watch later.
Might be Hog here. Might be Hog in both directions.
Watch looks fire. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really proud. I shopped forever. Like, just got my Orient. Only thing I don't like is the bracelet. Jacob, was that inspired by me or no?
And Viper
I ordered
Mighty Miner.
a Jubilee style band that I saw on Reddit from like a watch strap website.
Vtor probably using the Royal
and I get it tomorrow.
I would have liked to see Vtor activate King Tower.
It's a Jubilee style band. It was like 86 bucks. And you know, I'll have it in the next couple days and I can show you.
Left-hand side. A little damage.
Unk got a better watch than you. Good for you.
On both towers now for Vtor.
Can't go wrong with Orient. All the watches
Firecracker.
nice and great prices. Yeah.
As I guess part of the RG deck.
Mr.
here.
Peaky vid win.
An
Shout
Evo
out to Mr.
Firecracker as
Peaky.
well.
Yeah,
Interesting
we follow
choice
each other.
Of card to put in the Evo slot.
He said he wants me to give him tips
Yeah, I'm
on the
trying to
game and
think
stuff. Like,
what was
I guess I
used
should, but
beforehand.
I told him
Usually
I
it
can
was
give him
the
better
Evo
advice about
Wizard,
creating content,
so,
you know?
swapping it up.
But maybe he needs a
usually it's the
fellow
Evo
Unk to tell him
Wizard
what's
and
up.
Evo RG. So now I'm starting to wonder if he's even running RG in general. And he
There's
is.
the RG.
And he is.
Ash, thank you for the roses.
Here
What
goes the
up?
Slow. Firecracker gonna go and get a little chip damage here. And you know, you think about the choice here for Firecracker, which I think this is also our first Firecracker of the day, maybe of the weekend. Haven't seen much in the way of Firecracker, but you know, you think about the choice of Firecracker here, and you look at Vtor already using Barb Barrel, already using Snowball, doesn't have poison out there, so thinking maybe arrows is unlikely.
Mr. Peaky's learning slowly but surely.
Yeah, I do understand.
I'm afraid that if he gets good,
science
people are going to
behind
lose
that
interest, you
pick,
know?
and
It's
I-
kind
I
of funny
really like
because
it. I think this is a
he's
big
bad right
opportunity
now.
for it to put in work in this game.
But yeah, Mr. Peaky streams for like 3,000 views or whatever. He says
And the
Bobble
double elixir
Dragon.
now RG in front of the Evo Witch. Evo Cannon trying to hold a little bit. Log plus Skelly's mostly focused on the RG right now, then worry about the Witch
TikTok
later.
is our #1 platform. That's where I'm catching most of the
Good timing
chat.
with the Easter
That's where we
and the
get
Mighty
all
Miner,
of our
you know, allow
donations.
the miner
So
to
yeah,
lock onto the Witch
it doesn't
instead
make
of
sense for
anything
me
else.
to pay attention to
And this is a big question, right?
some of these
Does
platforms that don't
Vtor
support.
have any real way to get at the
Shout out to
Evo
TikTok. Thank you,
Firecracker
everybody.
when it's on the other side. Now the King Tower activation will come in. Not the most impactful of King Tower activations, but certainly still could be helpful here and there. But you got to wonder, like, is Viper going to be able to abuse this Firecracker on his side of the board?
Weird log.
So far, the story seems to be yes.
Shout out to Vlad.
So
Wish you the
interesting
best.
that he's just he's willing to cycle
I'm really
logs like
busy.
that. He was super quick to figure that out as the method of choice, and right there, RG does get one shot. Vtor shaking his head, didn't want to allow that.
We're live on 4 platforms. I'm live on TikTok, Purple Platform, TWITCH. We're live on YT, and I'm even live on Twitter at the same time.
30 seconds away from triple elixir. An RG shot and some Firecracker damage. Chip has been the big stuff so far. for
Ash,
Viper.
thank you
Pigs
for the
go
heart
the
me and
opposite
roses.
direction.
What up? Ash,
Evo
#1
Rich going to work,
donator.
Log to clear.
#1 streaker.
Pigs will get some damage. The Mighty Miner should get onto the RG now with the work done by the Electro Spirit.
Firecracker just a centimeter away from locking onto the tower and getting some chip shots. Evo Baby Dragon to take out the Witch on the right side and going to get aggressive.
Wow, fast
So this
pigs.
RG
Fast
should
pigs.
be stopped completely, and I believe so, especially with the help of the log.
Great damage from Vtor here, who got a good read on the situation that there wasn't really any good way to take care of the skeletons that were doing DPS on that Royal Giant. Viper has 30 seconds to try to preserve his shot at World Finals.
Yeah, just shaking his head. It doesn't look like he has any option, any chance.
20
of winning
seconds.
it.
Is it over
I mean,
and
just
Vtor got
scratching
it?
his head right
The
now.
underdog?
And this Baby Dragon, I mean,
He
Vtor
was
got
one
it.
game away from losing.
RGN and Viper had no way to shut this down. Vtor knows it. Vtor knows it. So pumped up. And Vtor returns
look
to
at this
World
kid. He's
Finals
dancing.
for the 5th time in his career. He will see you in Atlanta.
Yo, he's popping off. Look at this kid.
Congratulations to Vtor. I mean, bringing it. I mean, forcing.
He
the
might be
second
crying.
Set is so.
Oh, I
difficult.
think he's crying.
You know
Tears of
that you have
joy.
to win again. It's hard to get that through your head. He was able to do that, gets himself into the second set, and then 1, 2, 3. Nobody had gone 2-0 in any of these best of 5 sets. He said, well, I'm not going to stop at 2-0. I'm going to go 3.
Wow.
And he is now our champion. Unbelievable. He's going to be our champion going
All
to
right.
the World Finals.
QR code coming up, I think.
And it almost feels like what's a World Finals without Vtor in it after having him there so many times over and over again. And you see the excitement and the passion in that response the moment he knew he locked it up. And, you know, you talk about gutting out a performance here. Vtor on top of the podium with his friend and former teammate Wallace, Viper there in #2. But yeah, talking about just what it took to get him here. The
GGs.
loss to Wallace in round 2 after
Get
winning
ready
that
for a
first one, dropping
banner.
down and fighting through that lower bracket. He faced Coco twice, faced Wallace twice, faced Viper twice, and got a win over Clown for what has really been an impressive performance. 5-1 overall to get there. 14 games won, 17 games lost, and just an absolute show of veteran poise and skill to
Get ready, baby. QR code's coming up. They drag it for a little
bit. A very
bit.
meaningful trip to Worlds.
Yeah, he was getting some serious airtime on his celebration. I definitely should be proud of himself on that. And here we go. This is the graphic of all of our world finalists.
Do I have time to take a pee break?
And man, we have such a
I can't miss the QR code.
And it's so crazy when we look at the quality of this World Finals, where almost everyone here, except for just 2 players, except for Frontier Guard and Ian, everyone here has been to World Finals before. Most of them have been multiple times before, right? This is for, Pedro got second at Worlds. Mugi and Mohamed Light, of course.
I moved the screen up to the top so it won't block anything.
A former world champion and 3rd place in that first solo one where Mugi and Mo ended up.
Earlier I didn't pee. I had to grab my battery. But I do pee a lot. I drink a lot of water.
What an amazing World Finals class. And this is one of those ones where obviously you always say that Mohamed Light is the favorite. But man, there are so many live and dangerous players in this Worlds. I am so excited for Atlanta.
Yeah, and I mean, if you take a look at all these players, none of them are scared of Mohamed Light. Mugi, never scared of Mohamed Light. Zopsam, he's been there before. He's played for the last 8 years competitively. He's not going to be scared of any one person. Lucas wants to get his revenge. He wants to beat him. Pedro wants his revenge. He wants to be able to beat him. Igor, he's already been a world finalist. That's the best part. It's not just that the talent is there. It's not just that the meta should be entertaining, should be interesting. It's that none of these players are worried. As long as they play their best game, they know that they have the opportunity, the chance to knock him off the podium, beat him. That's why I'm so excited about this World Finals.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the list of players here. Adriel's the one who knocked out Mohamed Light in 2023 in what was kind of a shocking result in that matchup. So lots of
these
talent
are all
on
the
here.
people
I'm
that
very
made the
excited to see
cut.
the return of Igor after we,
I think I want a picture of that.
World Finals in 2019, and then seeing him play remotely in 2021, making it in the top 3. We get to see Igor in front of a crowd again, which we haven't seen for a long time. That's exciting. A lot of players here too. When you think about this one, a lot of players who have experience, not of course just at World Finals, but Sam played in front of, played live for a long time.
That's good for a
Igor played
video.
live quite a lot. This is a pretty exciting lineup overall.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, out of all the players, I'm either an 8, 9, or 10 out of 10 in excitement for. Zopsam is the only one who makes the 10 out of 10. I cannot wait to see him perform. He gets so excited in front of the cameras. He just wants to perform, wants to make that insane.
Only a couple people are smiling in their photos.
The next 45 minutes.
This isn't everybody? Are these just the best?
And, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and have to do a counting of who has the most World Finals here. Mohamed Light, of course, making his 5th appearance at World Finals, and now we have Vtor joining the 5-time club, which there's a pretty small list. I believe Lucas is on that list. Mugi is either on that list or very close to being on that list. So you have a lot of multiple-time World Finalists, and I think we're getting ourselves ready here. I don't know if we have him yet, but we're going to get our number 12 player in our 2025 World Finals and 5th.
Where's the QR code?
For an interview in just a moment. I'll see if production has him ready, but we're working on getting that up. We'll have him in here in just a minute. Josh, let's turn the focus to this weekend and to Vtor here. What do you really think of as the defining moment for Vtor in terms of?
Thank you for the follows. What up? No name, Oscario, emoji, weird characters. Thank you.
That's a phenomenal.
It's just me. What up? Thank you for the follow.
Vtor.
John in here followed.
Take a look at everything he's done. He was able to knock off certain players. He was the one that was.
Buddy, what up?
Twice, I believe, and
shout out to Buddy.
I don't even know. It's just the consistency was unreal. And
Here's Vtor.
it's welcome, Vtor. Congratulations on making it to Atlanta.
Vtor, can you hear us? Let's see if we can. I don't know if he hears us yet. We'll get production working on making sure he can. They're gonna solve that audio problem here in just one moment. You know, I gotta think that when it comes down to all of these things, it has to be Game 5 of the first set for the Grand Finals. A game that got really, really tight, and where he made a couple of really good choices at the end, letting the wall breakers connect, saving that elixir so he could have enough to really put the pedal to the metal, really turn the faucet all the way on to get that damage back the opposite direction and get the win in that Game 5. That one to me has to be probably the defining moment of this tour. You know, you also have some close matches against Wallace, but that one for me really stands out as one of probably the critical moment for Vtor. And you know, I think that one of the things that we talked about top of the show,
it's over,
was
yeah.
Vtor being obviously really calm.
Bro did the
Vtor
me
being,
emote.
Really kind of.
He's so
not a
happy.
high-risk,
Like,
high-reward player.
if he got
But we
teary,
saw
you know,
today
that's
was where
fine,
the
bro.
difference was him knowing when he had to take those risks to get those victories.
Yeah, he was just so in control of the situation.
And you know,
he just
anybody can cry.
when you look at
If
these
you
pro
win and you
players,
cry, that's cool.
there's
If you lose and you
sometimes
cry,
you're
that's
gonna say,
fine.
okay, well, you know, he can count elixir.
We got to get
he
past
can
that, you
track
know, like
cycle
real
way
men
better than
don't
I
cry
can.
crap.
But with Vtor, it's just
It's okay to
macro
cry.
understanding. When he needs to do something, he
Miss
will
me
do
with
it.
that
And
toxic
it's just
masculinity
macro
stuff.
understanding of the game, even with deck selection. Like,
Oh, real
he
men
was
don't
able to
cry.
figure out early on the Goblin Giant was brilliant, and you know, he's just a phenomenal
see.
player. I'm so excited that he made it to Atlanta.
Vtor back.
Vtor, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can.
Well, first of all, congratulations on this win. We saw your celebration.
job,
we
bro.
saw your excitement, and I know that Josh and I are both really excited to see you again in Atlanta. It's
Me
always
too,
a
me
joy
too, me
getting
too.
to see you there. I want to start off with something. You've now joined a very small club. You are now a 5-time world finalist, which is there's not a lot of people who've done that.
Wow.
When you hear it put in that perspective, what does that say to you about your Clash Royale career?
I mean, it's.
Clash Royale career.
I have no words because I worked a lot these past like 2 months. Like, put the work every day. Like, I feel like I deserved it, and it was a moment of a lot of pressure, and that experience you talked about it helped a lot. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
Thinking about, Josh and I were just talking about this, about how what we thought the defining moment of the weekend was. What do you think was the most pivotal moment on this weekend for you in this journey
People
to
want the
becoming
QR
a
code
pro
so
player?
bad.
Definitely the work before the tournament, because the tournament itself, it's what I do every day. I play duels every day against pro players. So the practice with my coach as well, Gamesy Saver, shout out to him, he's the best.
The duels are weird where you can't play
we
the
put a
same
lot of
cards
work,
twice.
both
Like,
of us, a lot of hours.
I
on
hated
this.
having to do that.
We practice duels every day, so it's just a competition.
Certainly.
I mean,
a
it's
pretty
not
big
just a
competition, Josh.
competition, of course, but there's a lot of pressure involved. But yeah, it's what we do
Do you
every day.
think-
So
He seems cool, right?
How are you preparing differently?
About to hit
similarly
10K?
to
Good
this
job.
World Finals
Good luck.
compared To previous World Finals.
Definitely practicing alone without people in call. I think that helps a lot to focus more on the game. And in this last chance qualifier, I was more hungry to win because it was literally the last chance. And I feel like I didn't put in the work in the last month. So, yeah.
I can't believe
obviously
Riley's
work more.
out. Thank you for star drops.
Obviously,
I
you
got
have,
Monk.
so a
Bro,
lot of
you
time
know a
to
Monk is my
relax
favorite
and
card.
Let your heart rate come down.
It's hard to use.
and
Good luck.
Prepare for World Finals in Atlanta.
Monk got
I
hit
wanna turn
13-5.
kind of the
Good
vision
job.
Towards Atlanta, toward World Finals. This will be
About to
your,
hit
like I said before,
Masters
your
3.
first
Let's
time
go.
making an appearance. at
Everybody's
Worlds.
at different
Where
steps
do
on
you
their
view
journey in
yourself
this
as a
game,
player
you know?
versus those other 4 Vtors.
Don't let
that
other
went to
people's
Worlds? Are we gonna
progress
see-
minimize
is this the
yours,
best
you know?
Vtor that
Vtor
we've
just
seen here in
won the
2025,
whole
or is there
thing, you know?
a previous
Just
one
because
you
he
have to
did that
navigate?
doesn't mean it's not cool if someone hits 5K
Honestly,
for the
in
first time.
2023, I felt like I was in my
Just don't
best
cry
form,
about it, okay?
because
Just kidding. Cry about it. What up?
I worked really hard in 2023. But I hope
About to
get
hit
even better,
2,500.
of
I
course.
just said
We all
5K.
need
Yeah,
work
it
to
doesn't
be the
matter, you
best,
know? If
best
someone hits
version of
100 medals and
ourselves.
they're happy, let them be happy.
But I don't know what the future holds. I'm just hoping for the best, and I'll work for it like I did. So I'm definitely gonna be ready.
Well, obviously the work paid
That could
off.
be a video. I feel like
Congratulations
that could
one more
really
time
be
to
a
you, Courtney.
video.
Any final things you want to say to those people who are watching at home, fans, friends, loved ones, before we say goodbye and see you next in Atlanta for World Finals?
Of course. I don't like to say fans. I like to say the people that enjoy watching the game. It was a pleasure to play here. It was really good. Thank you a lot for watching CR, and I'm really happy for the growth it has been this year. Like, it has been an amazing year for Clash Royale. So I hope to
Jinxie.
support the World Finals as well, and it would be interesting to see the heart rate in the World Finals, because some people feel
Yeah.
more pressure than the others. It would be cool.
Hey, people who are playing in World Finals, heart rate monitors. We've been asking for it for years. I want to see that. I want to see that beep
Come here, baby.
on screen. Vtor, thanks so much, and congratulations one last time. And I know that Josh and I and the whole cast
3
team,
logs.
we're all very excited to see
Level
you here.
14
See
log.
you
Good
next.
job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
This could be the QR code.
Josh, it's been an interesting season for sure. We have our 12, and one last reminder for everybody: DreamHack Atlanta, October 31st to November 2nd, World Finals, where Clash Royale.
I've never
joins the
gone to a
esports world
DreamHack thing.
as part of
And I
the
don't think
biggest
I'm
event
going to this
of
one.
the year. There's going to be a whole lot of activities going on outside of just Clash Royale, and of course the World Finals for us there. Josh, any sort of final thoughts to wrap up this regular qualifying season as we turn our eye towards Atlanta?
Well, before I say that, I just want to say, even if Vtor's not willing to say it, I am a massive fan of him. I am so excited that he's going to be there.
That's
I'm
cool.
such a sweet guy. One of the best players in the community in terms of as a player, obviously, but also as a person. It is phenomenal that he was the one to be able to earn this, right?
Well, I know. Speaking of earning things, those of you who stuck around and watched all day today, you
Got
have
Evo
earned our
God
final
Machine.
reward of the day. Let's run it.
QR
Let's get our
code.
last reward out there for everybody watching at home, and this is going to be the banner.
QR code, baby.
That looks like a lot of dragons. We got.
I'll zoom in more
Electro
for
Dragon,
y'all, but I also need to
Baby
get it
Dragon,
myself.
and a fairly grumpy Lava Hound there at the back, which I don't know. Does Lava Hound count?
Get
as
that
a
QR
dragon?
code. I zoomed in.
You know,
I will
Lava
make a
Hound-
TikTok post for later if no one gets it.
It's got lava in the name, so, you know, I don't know what that does, but I think that means dragon.
So there you go. If you haven't gotten your other rewards, go ahead and collect all those.
Got him.
Get your boxes. Get
It's
the
kind of
banner,
a cool one.
and get ready for DreamHack
Got
Atlanta.
it.
Clash of Clans World Finals alongside Clash Royale World Finals. A whole bunch of other great
Show
esports
2-star
events happening
crate.
throughout
Right
that
now we're
weekend.
doing. I did a video. Go
Activities
check my
featuring some
video.
of
It's
your
already
favorite creators
posted.
from Clash Royale and beyond.
If you want the other ones,
Cosplay
go to my video.
competitions,
There's
Halloween
people that are
events,
trying to get
because
the
first
banner
day
right
is,
now.
of course,
And it's gone.
Halloween, and chances for
Bruh.
you to play and compete on your own there.
Man,
as
they
well,
are stingy with
alongside
those,
some
bro.
great,
That was not up very
art
long.
and exhibitions and so much fun stuff. So go ahead, get your tickets now. That's October 31st and November 2nd in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be a great time this fall. Josh, one more time, final thoughts before we sign up, or before we sign off for the last time this regular season.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you everybody who tuned in, everybody who's watched all this year. I mean, an absolute blast. We finally have set it up so that way we're getting just the 12 best. There's no argument for any other player, basically. These are the 12 that have really showed up, been consistent, been the best all year.
This is the new
Just
banner
such a
combo.
joy, and I can't wait to do this in Atlanta. It has been an amazing experience doing it in Finland again. and
It's pretty
again,
sick, right?
but getting some variety, getting to do it in front of just new people. You don't just have to go for Clash. This is something where you get to go for other stuff, and then all right, let me just walk on in, see what's going on. I think this is just such an amazing opportunity to bring new people in.
Got the banner,
And
baby.
we can't wait to see you there. And talking about thank you to the Supercell team for working hard to make CRL function and flow this year. To all the different productions we had throughout this regular season who did a great job, especially the crew we had here for this last chance qualifier, really going above and beyond. With
Where's
some of
banner? I'll do a
some of the
video.
Stats, graphics, and support that we have for this alongside the work Stats Royale did for this event. And, of course, on behalf of myself, Joshua AC Sharon, Andrew Guy, and Jackson Juicy J Wall, I'm Rich Slayton. We will see you very soon for World Finals in Atlanta.
Wow, man. On TikTok, no one is live right now, so I guess I am going to stream for a little bit. Okay. Close that. Purple platform. Close that. That goes big. Boom, and then turn up volume. Right now, I am 2 games away from Ultimate Champion. Show the QR codes. I'm going to play a couple games, but I did do a video. But yeah, I'm going in. I'm playing Sparky. Maybe I'll get Ultimate Champion and end the stream. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have pro player Phone Cats in the building. The best player in the world. No one plays the way this kid plays. Opponent cycles a log like a doofus. Crust, don't push your story for codes. I want people to watch my stuff, not yours. Yo, what free... Oh, Hama with a hand heart. Yo, heart me flex in here too. Thank you. Getting big donos. I did not do monk ability because I got all these donations. Oops. Alright, let me get my setup better. But yeah, messing up my game, telling you all the, you know, quit promoting your own crap in the middle of my stream. Very bad. Cycle the baby dragon. I don't know what I'm fighting, dude. This is not cool. Yeah. Brother. Surround with skellies? He fireballed me last time. Alright, not really locked in. Charging my iPad. Getting everything situated. He does skellies. Tight. What is that? What are those? We're down. How do the pros do it? Mother of God. Actually, oh no, I messed up. Brother, it's bad. Oh my God. Am I effed? I think I die. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, man. Fireball, I lose. I die to the next fireball. He just cycles and I die. And I played monk, so it's over. He's already back. Man, I was having to discipline some dummy for trying to promote his own crap in my stream. Should I block him forever for making me fall? Oh, so annoying. Yeah, I'm blocking this kid. Sorry, bro. You messed me up. And promoting your own crap. You're the worst person. Bruh. All going crazy. Check out my videos for the QR codes, guys. Don't promote your own stuff. That's such loser behavior. What? Tie game. I'm the only person streaming Clash Royale on TikTok right now. We should get good views. He's not Expo. He just played Hog Rider. Oh, I wasted Elixir. No hit, King activation. We vines it. Maybe he goes building too. Wow, the dragon's in no man's land. Bye-bye. He could do Skellies. Bruh. If he goes Hog, Mini Peck is a full stop. Got him. Okay. What do you mean? I can slow down a hog? That sucks. He got a hit. Oh no, I don't even know what to do. Sparky? Yo, bro. That may mess me up. Hog in opposite lane. Firecracker gets monked. It's not very good. Oh no. Far! No, it got that. Hog. Gabe, Treble, what up? I'm the only Clash Royale streamer live right now. Thank you, guys. I thought that would splash. No! Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. I have no building. No! Is that lethal with splash? He has Quake. He has Quake, I die. I gotta lock in. What was weird? I think Sparky's bad. Hama with the hand hearts. Thank you, dude. Man, I feel like I'm the only Royale streamer live right now. We should have good views. I just fought David. GG. You're not cool, man, for playing Hog Firecracker. That's real NPC stuff. And potential stream snipe. But yeah, not cool. Only Clash Royale streamer live right now. We should be getting blasted out. Maybe I end the stream and go live again. I'm ending the TikTok live and restarting it. I think it's the strat. Now I regret it and feel like I just should have ended the stream completely. Yo, anybody watching on Purple Platform, if you enjoyed the stream, great time to support it. I think it's September where you guys get discounted subs if you gift subs. So great time to support the stream. If you've been watching the stream for, you know, years, we really appreciate all the support you can send our way. TikTok is great, but yeah, it'd be nice to get some support from the OGs. Otherwise, it's like, oh, geez. You know what I'm saying? All right, blasting the stream back out. Think we're good. Kind of did that fast. Random title. Pop stuff out. I love Sparky, but yeah. It gets bodied so much. Hopefully that looks good. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace subbing with his Amazon Prime 74 months in a row. We'll take it. Thank you for that free support, man. We don't even have a win con. What could I get away with taking out? Maybe I can drop NATO for like a hog. Or Ram Rider is popular. Is that better? What up? What up? Blasted the stream out again on TikTok. No one is live right now, so we should be able to get like a milli views. Wow, Ram Rider's legendary. Why is that surprising to me? Is Evo Wizard lame? Should I sub that out? Or try Cheeky Wall Breakers? I love Mother Witch too. Corey with the hand heart. First big dono since we're back. What up? Alright, I'm taking out Tornado for a game. Yeah, I'm the only big CR streamer that's live right now. Thank you guys for watching. Negative elixir trade. I'm like 4 games away from Ultimate Champion. I took out Tornado, and that's normally how I deal with Witch. Imagine that jumping and not going to the effing thing. The fact that Prince jumped the bridge, that got me bad. Bruh. I learned that from the CRL tournament. Kited them with wall breakers. Funkats, you invited? Oh, invented Clash Royale? Yeah, this guy gets it. What up? I don't know much about this dude's plays. I'm in the lead. He pumps up. The only thing I have for it is vines. And we know that he has vines. Wow. Yo, how did that happen? And we get that. He did get a pump, though. Maybe he's Golem? The pump is weird. But he has Lumberjack? Wow, I called it. So what we're worried about is Inferno Dragon. I got a lot of Evos lined up. Look at this dude. Wowza. Okay. Oh man, this could do damage. Look. All right. One with my deck. We took out Tornado and added wall breakers. Not bad. Now I'm going to be weaker the Hog Rider. Brian GG, thank you for the donos. Corey, Hama, thank you all for being consistent supporters. Hama with another hand heart. Unstoppable. Unk's still dragging the Jinxie event. I'm due for a video about that, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Zap. That's a wrap. I guess Monk the tank and a dragon, and then I do Monk ability. He looks like Graveyard. He'll do Barb Log. Crazy lightning. Bro, you just beat me? Why do all y'all stream snipe me? Crazy. Well. Oh my freaking God. Bro's giving me Cage Rage. Does that even apply? I think I might lose that and take damage. So he's Graveyard. He doesn't have Evo Dragon. I almost predicted his Barb Log last time. Bro's flying. He has Lightning. I didn't want my dragon to cross the bridge, and it did. He could Lightning my tower. I don't know what deck he is. But he did get me with the Diddy Cage earlier. Touchdown. Am I changing lanes? He really seems like a Graveyard deck, but why am I confused? He's not. He's Lumberloon? Anybody know what deck he is? Oh, Golem. Wow. Brother, Barblog? Shoot. Lot of health. Oh, he messed up. Crazy. Did I make a real deck? Hama, another hand heart. Sneaky Golem, super GG. All my emotes are positivity. Look. And I'll start emoting more. I got an Evo from the Star Drop. Gavin, good job. I took out Tornado and added a win con. I'm good at this game. Hama, #1 donator, #1 gifter, ripping the corgi. Thank you for everything. Hama, don't over-donate. I don't know if you're a millionaire or what's going on. Dang it. Spent 6. I'm going to take 50 hits of damage. Wow. He's Princess Tower. Alright, so he's Hog. That'll do too much if I ignore it. This full stops hog, but I also want to attack. Building or anything I ability. Look like boxing coach. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Thank you for watching. That sucks. Probably stream sniping. We don't know what spell he is, and maybe I just should have done that. I think I messed up. He has log. Damn, didn't even need it. I got cooked by Skelly's bad. Hog, lightning, witch. So I'm Sparky and he has lightning. He just played it. But I don't know if that's the move. This deck is also very lightning prone. That's a 3 for 3. I could have done monk ability. Okay, this seems bad. We know that he has Skellies. Maybe I can predict that. Yo. Wow. Well, now he doesn't have anything. He will put a hog behind that, and I suffer. That's great. That's toxic. Right? Zero hit. He has lightning. I can monk block it. Dang it! I'm cooked. Ah! He doesn't know that this doesn't work on me anymore because of joy baiting. That's the path, man. Not even tilted by that. And he was trying so hard to tilt me. You got a joy bait. You need 8 positive emotes. Every solution just needs to be positivity. I even reached for my Rainbow Prince to hit him back, but it's a hard emote now. We lost to P.E.K.K.A. and Lightning. He could Lightning my Sparky. I even did Wizard with the shield, thinking that was a Lightning block with Monk ability for Lightning block. He logged away the shield. Not a whole lot I could do. Hurry up, post my free banner. You know. Would you rather have me end stream? Probably Graveyard. I'll do that. So I spent 2. He spent 4 to defend. Ignore the goblin on the left. I feel like he's going to have a barb log. Dang. Called it. I missed. Shit, I'm aiming at Skellies, bro. And my dragon's getting splashed. Ooh. Yo, get the wizard. I have no money. I have nothing right now. I'm going to take so much damage. Body block. I'm so poor. Without Tornado, I don't know how to stop a witch. She's above full health. And the witch lived. so bad. Let's put the vines away. Put the vines in the bag. So I go Sparky and he vines it. And I'm struggling a lot against Witch. We don't really have much for the Witch. I think Sparky is just like a unplayable card that I play. Maybe I can catch his barb log and do something bonkers. Fuck. I'm dead. That's so crazy. I got nothing. All my emotes are positive. Mr. Expo, check my filters. What do you mean? What up? Alright. I don't want to take out Sparky. What's something that's good? Oh. That's very different, though. Click on my profile, click filters. I mean, what do you... Tell me more, bro. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. Tell me what you made. Like, why is this exciting to me? I made a filter for you? Tell me more. Making a filter is difficult. Dude, why are you so rude? 99% of people waste my time. That's why. Barb log? No. Okay. What up? I mean, I think all this just dies on its own, really. Except for that. Wow. Goblins aren't targeted. Okay. Huh. I do like Mother Witch. So this kid wants me to... It's you with an expo in the back. I don't even know what that means, bro. But thank you. I don't even know how to get the filters or what you're even talking about, respectfully. Wizard, nothing comes out. Okay. I could go for 3 crown. Man, now I gotta do all this shit. Fuck. What? My Mother Witch died. He's almost 3 crown, but I could still lose. It's a 3Z. Okay. GG. Oh. Juicy counts as L's? Some of you guys can count this D. And I mean defeats. GG. Okay. Bro, you would think if I'm the only Clash Royale streamer alive that they would be blasting my stream out, but we're just stuck. Maybe I do have too much on screen. I'll play a couple more games and then I'm done. End live earlier. I wanted to re-blast the stream out and see if we got more views, but we're still hung around 200. There's, you know, normally around this time, there's streams that have thousands of viewers. Be it Juicy or, you know, Bobby, Yaz, whoever it is. I get a pig. And the Mother Witch is alive. Pig for that. Good defense. Be grateful you get viewers? That sounds like a loser attitude. I'll monk in the back. We did lose 2 times and I did count it, so you guys need to be very respectful or else. What up? He does cannon. Cannon, cannon. Wow, Chonky Wizard. Look at all that damage. Didn't play any cards. Maybe he quit. He has vines. I have vines. That was such a weird play, right? Bruh. Big wind up. He's a balloon deck. I have so many anti-air cards. Okay. Oh, that's not a building. What was I thinking? I think I can get a pig from that. He did get me a little with that balloon lane change. So I gotta clear the cannon. Shoot. No! Do I just vine cycle him? Alright, he's dead to spells. Alright. Edge, nah, we don't do that little kid stuff. GG. All my emotes are positive. I don't BM, I don't edge. Act like a man. Tight. 2 more wins, I get Ultimate Champion. Ugh. Man, my keyboard I think is broken. Every time I hit space, it does between 2 and 3 spaces. Should I try taking off the keycap and subbing it with another one? Telling us act like a man? The whole thing about, you know, edging people and BMing people is just weird. Bruh. I can get this in time. This is looking nightmarish. Mother Witch going crazy. Good arrows. I don't know what to do about that. Wizard them back? Not sneak dissing Yaz. Shout out to Big Yaz. If you ever had someone do that crap to you, it's super annoying. Wow. Ah. Body block one? No. If he goes recruits, I give up. Oh, I could have Vines'd it. Okay, this is my big chance. It's our last chance. And he has Royal recruits. That... Huh. He has arrows? Bruh. I got a side. I'm winning? Oh, no. I think I messed up. The monk was real bad. Wow. Oh, no. He's going to go underground. Right? He kind of tricked me. I got vines, though. Yeah. That's game. Shit. My monk died, bro. GG. All right. One game away from Ultimate Champion. All I did was add wall breakers instead of tornado, and now we're winning. No, I changed something else too. That was Sparky. Could be the last game of the day. I'm pushing Ultimate Champion. Views went up a little bit. What up? Can't log. That's sus. He could be back to Princess. He has a building. Huh. All of those vines were good. I keep doing that. Last time I did that, he did Goblin Gang. Cool. We knew that he had that in rotation, so I didn't play into it. Pigs get... Wow. Go! Double hit. The fuck? Welcome to Ultimate Champion, baby. Not doing it. Ooh, I'm gonna wait. Huge. He has Bridge Princess. Getting the Ultimate Champion playing off-meta random decks, bro. I'm the best streamer. No one is close. He's going opposite lane. It's not going to work. Bruh. Prediction? Yeah! Still got a hit, but I got that. That seemed hipster. Called it. Also held that. Ooh. He missed. So he has one more barrel and a Bridge Princess to play. I think I won. All he can do is Goblin Barrel. Shit. Rocket. He's gonna get one. Wow. It's not over. Oh no, can I throw? Look. He has Rocket. Ultimate Champion. Weird deck. Oh my god, it said 98% win rate. Who saw that? I clicked too fast. Sneaky Golem celebrating us getting into Ultimate Champion. Off meta deck, bro. No one's ever even seen this. It said 98% win rate to Ultimate Champion. Let's go. I'll do one more game just to celebrate, and I'm tired. Yeah, then we're done. Thank you guys for everything. Every day we stream on TikTok, YT, Purple Platform. Take your pick. Hama, thank you for the hand hearts. Okay, we can bounce that back. He could be Lava Hound. He could do Barblog on me. Bruh. Oh! Bruh. The mini P.E.K.K.A. kind of got smacked big time. Maybe this? Oh, no. I can kite the minions away. Mega Minion, maybe. Shoot, no. Oh, I did. But it was going to get splash damage. Maybe that wasn't even good. He binds the tower. Should I push here? Bowler. Weird zap. Okay. Thank you guys for all the follows. What up? He's giant. Terrible. Wouldn't let me resub. Here's a galley. Yo, thank you for everything. Purple Platform is TWITCH. Brendan dropping a galley. What up? What up? Yo, thank you, bro. W, Brendan. I got a pirate hat. Sneaky Golem, Pirate's Treasure. New dono just dropped. Brother, ooh. I feel bad for this guy. Don't get one. Dang it, I missed my vines. Alright. I played bad in there too. Okay. We stream over 3 hours now. I think I'm done. Let me just confirm that, because that's normally our quota. 2 hours and 59 minutes and 56 seconds, 57, 58, 59. 3 hours. My spider sense was tingling. All right, calling it there. I'm an ultimate champion. Let's go. Did Molt already get ultimate champion? He is. Good job. Molt may have beat me. Well, yeah, obviously he beat me. Don't tell me that's a deck. Favorite card, Ram Rider. All right, I'm Ultimate Champion. We watched the Royale CRL tournament. I got vids to make. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Foam Cats.